Bah. There we go. Snooze. You snooze those ads. Hello. Welcome on in. Hope everybody's doing okay. Close that. Open this. Here we are. Everything should be working. Now, just gotta test to see if this works on stream. Yes, it does work. I've got T.I.T.S installed, y'all. Yeah. Just gotta figure out how to make it work better and get all of the alerts and stuff oriented. Well, not oriented, but set up. Why do I always default to weird words that don't mean what I think they mean? Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna get some other alerts set up once I get some more assets. Right now I have the emotes default and one surprise little thing. That's just little default asset that I've had that was originally for a D&D game, but I've rebranded it for something personal like this. But yeah, we're going to be reading more between failures. So let's go ahead and pause the really intense music and get out the chill, relaxing music. Because we're doing chill vibes. And we open this over here. Hello, Virgil. Hello, Fishbones. I hope you two are doing well. Lots of love and affection, as always. With consent, of course. Alright. So then we copy this. Why do I keep doing that? Pin along here. Paste chat. Then we do this. We minimize that. There we are. Why do you open over there? Then we come over here. Comic. Between failures. We full screen that bitch. And bring out my book. There we go. Yas. Yas. All right. Drink some water to make sure my throat is nice and ready for the coming voice stuffs. But yeah, so we're picking back up. You shouldn't be so cruel to Mike, you know? So you giving him grief earlier. Grief? I'll have you know I was being both kind and supportive. Were you now? Well, I didn't tie his shoes or pack his lunch, but I wasn't being cruel.
Why does it matter how I treat Mike anyway?
He's weak and easy to manipulate. Got a good thing going right now. Don't ruin it by breaking him. Alright. Yes, I know my ads are about to start. I'm trying to see if the bot is going to do its job.
I'm not gonna break him. I just want to temper his stupidity a little bit.
Please forgive me if I maintain my incredulity. Here we are.
Mike asked me to be his mentor, and I agreed.
How would you agree to such a thing? You can barely stand him.
Exactly. I'll create a new Mike in my image. Manager that's not a useless chump that I have to cover for. It'll be glorious.
I have to admit, that's not a bad plan. Kind of ashamed I didn't think of it. I think it might be a little late in the game to be helping Mike.
Late in the game?
You know as well as I do that no manager has lasted much longer than 6 months.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so sick of the constant change. Maybe it doesn't have to be like that this time. Mike could learn to function as a decent leader. We could have some stability here for once.
Yeah, I was back and there's a crap load of videos to stock. Might want to get on it early.
But I've got so much to do already.
Chump work. Make Reggie do it. Even he can't screw it up. Okay, he can, but it's less likely. Slightly less likely. Poor Reggie. Alright. Just making sure the Siri bot actually tells when the ads are gonna go off. I'm not sure if I have to input the ads myself or not.
Reggie, needed to do something. Reggie? Where you is, Reggie? You asshat. Oh no, my minion has escaped. He must be found. Yes, found and neutralized.
Nina, you look spectacular today, as always.
Reggie, you found me. Hello. Did you come all the way here just to tell me that?
Of course not. I'd travel any distance for a chance to bask in the light of your beauty.
How grand.
Okay, I'm not seeing SiriBot actually notifying anything about the ads. I'll have to figure out why it's not doing that. This little lost lamb needs help, and you're the expert.
All right, sure. Please step this way, ma'am. Thank you, Reggie. You can go back to whatever you were doing.
I'm not doing anything important. I can talk when you get done.
Rad. It'd be so awful if we went for 2 days without talking. Hope I don't die of joy before I get back.
There we go. I wonder if I can customize it to do the ad thing on my end. Questions for another day. In the meantime, we can retweet our socials. Alright. So we've got that. Making sure everything's spick, span, neat, tidy, and trim. There we go. Boy, it's hot in here. Hydrate. Hydrate, y'all. If you need to. We should be on the... we should be on this next page. Might be a small formatting error. Yep, just a slight one. It's not as bad as one of the other pages that I caught, like when I first did this reading. There we go. I might change the ads so it's not nearly as long, because 3 minutes is a bit of a long time. Welcome back, everybody who was stuck in ad hell. Once again, we apologize for the ads. They do help support the content, but do please consider subscribing as the alerts suggest, only if you're able to escape ad hell. Hello, Reggie. Hello? How are you today? Fine. Why are you talking like that? Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Since you had a name tag, I thought... What? What did you think? Well, thought you were mentally challenged. My tag is a part of the Megatainment dress code, I'll have you know. As a fun associate, I'm required to wear it. Huh. Well, I guess that's how it is in most places. You're the only person I've seen with one here, though. Well, I'm the only one who strictly adheres to the rule, but I assure you that, much like myself, it's very important. You aren't a manager, are you? Well, no, I'm not actually. I'm only part-time, in fact. That doesn't strike me as being particularly important. Only to the untrained eye. Without me, this place would fall apart like a big, poorly constructed thing of some sort. You see, in reality, I'm the guy doing everything in the background. So you're a stagehand? No, not a stagehand. A puppeteer, pulling everyone's strings, get it? I'm the Jim Henson of this store. Muppets don't have strings. You are very frustrating. Look, buddy, all I'm saying is... Oh, just forget it. Is there something I can help you with today? Nope. I only spoke because I thought you were a guest at first. I started working here yesterday. You work here? Indeed. Why else would I wear this snazzy blue shirt? Apart from the aforementioned snazziness, I mean. Oh, right, I almost forgot to open the chat. There we go. And we just adjust it ever so slightly and vanish it into the background. Oh, that one snuck up on me. I'm Edward Lincoln. Oh, that is bullshit. No, seriously, I really am Ed Lincoln. I don't mean that. Got too many people already. It's bullshit that Mike hired another guy. Well, 2/3 of a guy anyway. Insulting my height. What a unique experience that is. Can I get your surname at least, before I start hating you in earnest, I mean? Booth. Reginald Watson Booth. Right it into your tiny brain, Junior Mint. As far as I'm concerned, I'm your direct superior. Hey, we're both part-time chump. By my reckoning, that makes us equals. Seniority, short stack. I've been here longer. I'm in charge. So we won't be judged based on our individual merits then. Not if I have anything to say about it. In this, time is my ally. I don't care how long you've been here. Respect has to be earned, and you're working with a severe deficit. Listen, we got off at a bad foot. Let's just be cool and start fresh. I keep hearing sounds, but can't locate the source. Like a person, but very tiny and far away. Okay, you were seriously testing my sense of humor. I'm sorry, didn't catch that. I don't speak Laputin. You don't even know me. Man, what is your problem? My problem? How about that there's another person competing for my hours? Or that Mike refuses to recognize my potential? Or that a nut job got the position I deserved?
Ahem.
Oh, yeah, snuck up behind me and heard everything I've said.
What are you doing over here, Reggie?
I'm meeting with the leader of the Lollipop Guild. He's welcoming me to Munchkin Land. I'm gonna kill him.
No point. Can't be killed. He has no soul.
The Freak and the Squeak are already best friends. Here's a shock.
It's supposed to be alphabetizing. There's other stuff too now. It needs to get done.
Just taking care of some business. I'll get it done, no problem, alright? Why are you over here? Like you had a bunch of things to do.
One of those things is minding the village idiot.
How am I the village idiot? I don't sneak around because everyone thinks it's so cute. Plus, I can dress myself, which is more than you can say. It's not even start on the hair, which is clearly a ploy to get attention. Hey, you can't talk to her like that. Oh yeah? Who's gonna stop me, Micro Machine? Alright, you chump. Just shut your mouth before I make sure it has to be wired shut.
Ed, no.
Now go ahead, short pack. Hit me. You'll be out of here faster than Taco Bell through a fat guy. I'll get exactly what I want.
Ed, please. It's alright. Let him go, okay? Hey, what are y'all doing over here? Are you two fighting?
Not just yet. Tiny Tim needs someone to hold his cane. It's gonna be a short round. Can almost smell termination papers. You're goddamn lucky I like this job. What are you waiting for? Gonna kiss me? Oh.
Ed, wait. Yo, keep an eye on Ed, okay? Right?
I win.
Are you alright, Reggie? Ed didn't hurt you, did he?
No, I just lost my footing when he let go. A little twerp like that couldn't hope to damage me.
Good.
Smack! Ow. I'm sorry. I seem to have hit your hand with my face. Really hard.
You don't shape up, you'll get worse. Now what happened?
First, Ed called me nope, not saying that word. I said he thought of me. Then you throwed up.
Wow, I guess I tapped you a bit harder than I meant to.
Was that Grandma? This was life.
Damn it. Why did I let him get to me? There's no point in trying to sneak around, Brooksy. I heard Nina tell you to follow me. Sorry. Force of habit. Reggie strikes me as a vindictive sort. On a scale from 0 to fucked, how much trouble am I in, do you think? Like a hand job, I guess?
Wink, wink.
Not sure I understand the scale.
No, I think you got it.
Where are we going?
Nowhere in particular. Just started walking so I wouldn't do something I'd regret. I've lost too many jobs that way.
Let's talk to Thomas. He's both wise and powerful. Trust me, Ed. He'll know what to do.
Must have some secret knowledge since he's managed to not kill Reggie. Hey guys, how's everything going today? Okay, firstly, how the hell does Reggie have a job? Secondly, why did you warn me about him? I'd have crammed him into the self-help books if not for Nina and Brooksy. Did you manipulate the hiring around here? Why yes, Ed, I'm quite well today. Thank you for taking an interest. Just answer me, D-bag. Hey, what happened to him?
If I tell you, then you're involved, officially. You sure you want that?
No. Pretty certain that I don't.
What a clever boy you are.
I'm gonna pass out again.
Please don't.
It's making me sick. Blood's all over my arms.
Please try to man up.
Apparently my pain has no effect on you.
No, duh. I'm a girl. Bleeding pussy doesn't faze me.
Ew. Hey. You hired Reggie? On purpose? Yep. Believe it or not, he's quite useful. Sometimes. I see. So being a jerk and insulting people are skills you have need of? He does have a singular gift for that, but no. Reggie is useful in more, how shall I put it, subtle ways. Firstly, Reggie's an hours whore. No store can function properly without at least one. Hours whore?
Guy'll work anytime for anyone.
Ah, of course. Generally, it's a bad idea to leave him to his own devices. He's at least a warm body for when someone's sick, kinda like a human bookmark. But why Reggie? Not someone easier to deal with? Oh, he's not that bad, especially to some people we've had. For all his faults, Reggie still has a sense of honor. Theft, for example, is beneath him. You can trust him with money and product, which is key since those are two things we have. So, he's a dick, but he's an honest dick. That's infinitely better than the alternative. One person steals, it brings the loss prevention down on all of us. When I started, the old staff had all been either fired or arrested. Why? Are they all stealing? No, but the stink of doubt infected even the innocent, and the company chose to start fresh. I'm home now. Hi, welcome home, Virgil. Welcome home. We offer warm hugs with consent, of course. You can see how important it is to find those worthy of trust, even if they are bastards. Fine, I accept your logic, but I still can't believe Reggie was the best choice, regardless of how small the field was. Oh, ye of little faith. Think you those my only reasons for tolerating him? If I say yes, you're gonna trump me, aren't you? They should be getting familiar. When I interviewed Reggie, I thought he was a chump, like anyone would. But he said something in passing. This interview is really just a formality. Is it? Oh yeah, my aunt will make sure I get this job. He's part of the management team in Texas. Really? Tell me more. That ass clown spilled every piece of privileged information he'd heard in the last few months. You knew stuff we wouldn't hear about till it was about to happen. Some of it was real make or break information. Kind of thing that you dream of getting advanced warning for. I realized if he was really as close to his aunt as he claimed, he'd be the perfect spy. Son of a bitch. So it's impossible for headquarters to surprise you.
Oh, wow.
Nearly. And the best part is that he doesn't realize he's doing it. He's just a braggart that he gives it up with the slightest provocation. So he'd probably be against me kicking his ass. Pragmatically, but not morally. It'd be hard to get rid of Reggie, but, I mean, he's the best early warning system ever.
Damn it. Did you know any of this? No. I just thought the world was supposed to have assholes. Like Bender in Breakfast Club.
You thought Reggie was the jerk with the heart of gold.
Hope springs eternal. Thomas, why didn't you tell me about all that? Tell me all of that stuff about Reggie.
Dude, why would I? I thought you knew. Harder to keep information from than the CIA.
Oh, I see. My own amazing skills worked against me in this instance. I was all ready to be mad.
Must we do this here? It's embarrassing.
This room is gross. Put this on and start coping.
For sure, this is my only option.
Don't just keep a full wardrobe on me, Reggie. Shirt and an apron will get you through the rest of the day. Nobody's forcing you to wear it. Just trying to be nice. You wanna buy something from stock? Be my guest.
No, thank you. Just make this awesome by force of will alone.
Your nose seems fine, and after a soak, your shirt will be too.
Can't tell anyone I passed out at the sight of my own blood.
I make no promises.
If everyone finds out, I'll never hear the end of it. The flaming display incident.
Yeah, that's the universe's way of telling you to stop being a dick. You know, if you'd quit doing things to piss people off, you wouldn't have to worry about getting teased.
I can't help that everyone's so touchy. It's not my fault nobody can take a joke.
No! Problem's that you confuse comedy with abuse.
Can I just make one point before you continue berating me? You are incredibly hot when you're mad.
Is that why you insist on doing things that piss me off?
Not at all. It's just a perk.
You make my brain throb. Listen, Reggie. Sorry I smacked you, but you brought it on yourself.
Don't worry, Nina. I forgive you. Besides, it was the new guy's fault anyway.
Ed's fault? How can you possibly believe that?
None of this would have happened if he hadn't gotten in my way. I had to protect my interests, you know?
Protect your interest by nearly getting your ass kicked.
Admittedly, my plan was circuitous, but it simply illustrates my innate cunning. No, you're just an idiot.
You know what your problem is, Reggie?
Judging by your tone, I'm about to.
You think that the whole damn world was put here for you alone. But it wasn't. It just wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't put here for me. I'm pretty sure it's been leading up to me.
God, what an anticlimax that would be.
Indeed.
I don't think I'm gonna get all my stuff done today, Thomas. I've already wasted so much time. I don't even know where Reggie is now.
Pestering Nina, I expect. No worries though, kiddo. I'm practically done here. I'll round him up and come help too. Just need to take Ed to the explaining corner for a moment. It was to learn him to cope with Reggie.
Like me that time.
Quite so, quite so. Sure it will prove entertaining and informative. I can hardly wait. So, Ed, are your fists the only thing you can think to defend yourself with? Would you suggest I use Qigong? Oh, I don't know. How about wit? There are people in this world you can't silence with a snappy comeback. I suppose so. Still, that sentiment would be a cold comfort when you're looking for a new job. Would it really come to that? Honestly, I doubt it. I was just making a point. Whether he admits it or not, Reggie knows some blame rests with him. If there's any chance he could get in trouble, he'll stay quiet. What bothers me is how easily he goaded you into fighting. Hey, it wasn't easy. He had to insult me like 3 or 4 times. Sweet lion fighting. Jesus, I better convene a war crimes tribunal. Hey, where's Mike?
What's with your face?
I don't want to talk about it.
You assaulted on your way to a gay pride event. Did you get into a scuffle with Darkheart, maybe?
Where is Mike?
Oh, did someone steal the color from your rainbow?
Can we skip this today? Just want to know where Mike is. That's it.
You're such a tease. You're mouth says leave me alone, but your shirt says rip on me hard and unyieldingly.
Fine. I'll let you get this out of your system. Will it speed things up at all?
Signs point to no. What do you want with Mike anyway? All you ever do is cause trouble.
I don't have to tell you everything, you harpy. Can't keep me away forever.
True, but in the interim, I can annoy you, which makes me happy. And that's all that really matters.
Why is everyone giving me so much shit today? Bend to my will, damn it!
Alright, Pyro, another outburst like that, and I'll clock you one with my cat fancy.
Ah, no!
Oh, that's a unique reaction. What the hell is that about?
So, there's no way I can convince you to forget what you were just saying.
That is a reasonable supposition. Hey, that guy helped me before. He's got a different shirt on now.
There are things in this world you're better off not knowing. I hope for my sake that your number isn't one of them. You know, this is a hard concept for you to grasp, but with your intense desire to pummel problems into submission and all. However, there's a historical precedence for Reggie's continued employment. Historic precedence? Indeed. Because of a little social theory I like to call the cock paradox.
Oh, come on.
Now, how should I explain this? I know. Ever watch South Park? Sure, it's ubiquitous. Ever wonder why the boys hang out with Cartman? Not really? Of course not. Why would you? That's exactly how life is. For some reason, every group of friends has that one jerk no one likes much. Cod swallow. Group of friends didn't have anyone like that. That means you were the cock. I'll bet you were the little bastard with a chip on his shoulder. Got the group into a lot of trouble with his antics. People started fights that others had to finish.
Whatever, dude. My friends loved me. Made things interesting.
Did all kinds of stuff. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Son of a... Alright, may have been a troublesome friend. But on my worst days, I was never like Reggie.
Fair enough. And I'm not saying Reggie wasn't out of line and trying to bait you. I'm just saying, let stuff roll off. Otherwise, it's gonna keep screwing up your life. He insulted Brooksy for no reason. Couldn't just... Ed, I know it's fun to play the White Knight. But believe it or not, Jo can take care of herself. At the moment, the one who needs saving is you. The world is filled with Reggies, and they tend to rise to places of power. You must learn to coexist before it's too late. Keep going like this, you'll never hold a job long enough to get anywhere.
I know, you're right. It's just people like him piss me off so much.
And that's completely natural. But if you let yourself be destroyed by anger, you won't last long enough to beat them.
So, what do I do when I run into Reggie again? I mean, I was this close to reorganizing his landscape.
Suck it up. Apologize. Be the bigger man. Metaphorically.
Right. How are you my friend again?
My abuse is playful and originates from genuine caring.
Hey, Chocolate Chunk. Reggie was looking for you earlier.
What did he want?
I don't know. So busy teasing him, I never found out.
Fair enough.
Stupid Carol. Thinks she's so clever. I'll show her. I'll show them all. I'll be in charge someday. Just your hair and giant tits won't save her then. You need grief from her? I don't need it from any of them. Except maybe Nina. Whatever. Once I find Mike, heads are gonna roll. Tiny heads. Stupid fat ginger heads.
Hello, Jolene. How's everything going?
Things are okay, sir. Some, stuff happened. So I'm a little behind, sir.
You know, you don't have to be so formal. You can call me Mike if you want.
Yes, sir. I'll try, Mike. Sir?
Right. Oh, we can work on that going forward.
I'll do my best, sir.
Just relax, okay? I can make you more nervous than anyone that's ever worked for me.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't help it.
That's alright. Actually kind of makes me feel more managerial. Gotta say, video looks great ever since you took over.
Thanks, sir.
We just need to keep... Oh, damn. Quick, hit the deck!
Eep. Why are we hiding from Reggie?
This isn't hiding. This is passive management. Extremely passive. What? It's a legitimate tactic.
So you get to hide from Reggie, but I gotta work with him? Unfair.
It's not unfair. Just a managerial perk. Not buying it?
Afraid not, sir.
Man, I'm so bad at this. After all this time, I still haven't got a handle on things. My old team could see me now, they'd rip on me so hard. This looks so stupid hiding down here to avoid a subordinate.
It doesn't seem like an advancement.
Reggie's just so annoying sometimes. Always with the complaining. But I don't dare tell him off, because if it turns on me, he's got a direct line to headquarters. You know, I even asked Carol to help me manage better. You believe that? I'm to ask a service manager for advice.
It's okay, Mike. You knew you needed help and were brave enough to ask for it.
What are you guys doing down there?
We're avoiding Reggie by practicing not being not seen.
Seriously? Slice me a piece of that action.
Sweet! Secret ninja under the counter party!
Hey, Neenie Weenie. You know where Reggie is? Try to round that little monkey up.
I don't know and I don't care. He's ruined my potentially ed-filled day.
Wait, does that mean the day was potentially ed-filled, or you potentially were?
Could have gone either way.
Gonna make me feel like a hypocrite. Do you think it's wise to pursue Ed with such zeal?
Been years trying to convince you to nail Carol. What do you think?
Yeah, I already knew the answer. It was still strangely compelled to ask.
Excellent. My compulsive nature is finally rubbing off.
You have no idea. Alright, I need to find Reggie. Finish up before too long. I'd appreciate it if you help Ed and Brooksian video.
Before you go, I kinda need to tell you something. But I'm afraid you'll be really mad.
Well, your preface certainly hasn't helped. Go on. What is it?
I need assurances first. Promise you won't be super mad.
My reaction is dependent upon knowing what you've done. There's an unreasonable demand.
As a female, I'm used to having unreasonable demands met.
Indeed. Well played. I swear I'll try not to be mad. Now please tell me what you've done.
I was really mad at Reggie after he tried to start trouble with Ed, and I kinda hit him.
Kinda hit him? You don't kinda hit someone, either you do or you don't.
Okay, I did. Hard. Like, pimp hard.
You hit him. The guy with the direct link to headquarters.
Thomas said you wouldn't get mad.
Say a lot of things. Friendship is the only reason I'm not saying a lot more.
You're just overreacting. It's just you always do when anything goes the tiniest bit off.
Overreacting? I'm reacting at exactly the right level. If anything, you're underreacting. You need to take your reacting up a notch.
My reaction is properly notched right where it is. Thank you not to impugn my notching decisions. Just calm down, T. Letting your emotion get the better of you isn't gonna help.
This is the girl who assaulted a coworker.
Shay?
Just answer me this. How exactly did Reggie react to being struck?
You know how he is with me? I get like a scolded puppy. Got a massive nosebleed.
Puppies do not work that way.
Didn't mean it. Reggie just brings out the hate in me. Asked me not to tell, but I knew you'd ferret it out anyway.
He asked. Oh man, you should have told me that at the start. It's perfect. If he says anything, he'll have to explain everything. Probably doesn't realize that. I'll see to it that he doesn't cause more trouble. Try not to go Wayne Brady on anyone else, right?
I'll try to avoid choking a bitch.
Far be it for me to spoil a party, but should we be down here when people might need our help? There's 5 other people in the store.
Yeah, and we haven't even played a game yet.
Seriously, we have to play at least one game, right? Shouldn't you be trying to set a good example? It hasn't been working. I'm opening up to new styles and methods. So what should we play? Maybe guessing movie quotes since we're in a video?
Yeah.
Sweet lord, no. I'm surprised. Don't like guessing quotes, Ed? I don't mind the game itself, but I'd like at least the tiniest chance to win. If you don't want to guess quotes, how about we play the title string? Kick movie titles back to front and whoever has the longest string wins.
Ooh. Yeah. By the power of Grayskull, we must play this game.
Great. Now she's vibrating. I'm not filled with confidence. I guess I'll go first since I suggested the game. Let's see. How about Empire Strikes Back to the Future Force? I can beat that. Tomboys don't cry, baby blood, Moonraker. That's 6 right there.
My turn.
Wait, before you take away my win, just let me bask for a second.
Aww.
Oh yeah, the feel of success. It's been a while. Yep. Alright, I've had my moment. Alright, prepare to be owned. You may proceed.
Godfather of the Bride of Frankenstein meets Wolfman for all seasons of the Heart of Darkness minus 12 o'clock high school USA here to remember the Titans of Deep Blue Sea of love story of love story of your life as a house of pain as you enter the dragon half past dead man walking tall tales and Legends of the West Point break of the day of the dead of thunder mountain of fire in the sky captain and world tomorrow never dies.
Holy. Are all of those real movies?
Uh-huh.
You have to call her Lady Ace from now on.
Welcome back, Magellan. Did you discover new trade routes to Indonesia? Have you spices with which to curry favor from the crown? Did you die and come back as zombie Magellan maybe? Have you been doomed to wander the seas, neither living nor dead for all time?
I hate you so much.
Rawr. Me zombie Magellan, me wants spice trade and brains. Can't believe you didn't find Mike. It's quite sad, really. The State Department could use the likes of you.
I don't get it. Could he miss a target that big? Like magic.
Mike's not full of magic. You're just full of fail.
Oh yeah? Well, what makes you the expert?
Years of training. I have a degree in paleontology.
Yeah, I'll laugh at graves. All I know is that I've checked everywhere, especially places where food is. I can't find Mike. He's clever. Some kind of fat ninja.
Don't be stupid. There are no fat ninja.
Well, there's at least one, and he manages this store.
Honestly, this can't be what you're supposed to be doing. Mike knows you're looking for him. He'll find you when he has time, so scoot.
No way. He'll vanish, like he always does when I want to speak with him. He won't help. I'm gonna wait right here. Has to pass by eventually.
That clever plan to annoy you seems to have an unexpected flaw. You're seriously just going to stand there till Mike comes by?
Indeed I am.
Alright. What if he leaves through the receiving doors?
I will not be distracted by something as petty as logic.
Go away.
No.
Go away.
No.
Go away.
No.
Damn you, Reggie. You're not gonna leave, but at least make some small talk.
Fine. Start talking.
Well, my last period was really heavy.
Was it?
Fat Ninja joke in his extremely obscure reference to the original real Ghostbusters comic. Is it? Wow. That is an obscure reference. I have such like a shallow knowledge of Ghostbusters. That's interesting to know.
Was it?
Oh yeah, so much blood, so much the blood. Like the Civil War in my pants.
Stay strong, Booth. Stay strong.
Can't believe how much you know about movies. Who did Max's voice in Flight of the Navigator?
Paul Rubens, but he's credited as Paul Mall.
Totally wicked. You believe this girl, Ed? Nope. Like the world's cutest encyclopedia of film. All this time, I've missed out on your fantastic talent. I wish I'd taken an interest sooner.
It's only natural. I mean, event not to be missed.
Well, I hope you can pardon me for my inattentive behavior.
No worries, sir. From here on, you can enjoy the crap out of me.
Adorable. What about you, Ed? You have any special skills? I have special attributes rather than abilities. What's the difference? You can learn attributes. You can learn abilities. You're born with attributes. See, I'm not particularly skilled at anything, but I do have He-Man strength and rugged charm. I'm also lightweight and store easily in small places. Handy for air travel. Check it, dude. I got a new number earlier. Wait, you can tell me about it later. Now wait just a damn minute. I've been ignored all day. My success must be acknowledged, open and spoken of with wonder. As my best friend, you are obligated to stand there and take part in my revelry, damn it. You will smile and laugh where appropriate. Another girl fell victim to your charms, huh? Make it sound so sinister. I asked, she acquiesced. It wasn't an evil plot. Fair enough. Still, I'm impressed by your success rate. You shouldn't be. I asked out a lot of girls this week. I was bound to win out as I worked toward the statistical average. See now, to me, that sounds a little sinister. Only because you're bad with numbers. Oh, this is that slow girl who always wears sweats. I would have thought she was a bit dim, even for you. Not slow, she's just average. Average people need love too, dude. It's very open-minded of you. Expected something less. I'm an equal opportunity love machine. And a paragon of Jeffersonian ideal. The Jeffersonian ideal. Hell yeah, dude. Liberty and casual sex for all. You know why you never get dates? Is it the hair? No, it's because you never ask. You always let something stop you. Although hair as sweet as mine would help, if we're honest. Choose not to worship at the temple of Vidal Sassoon. Doesn't matter anyway. Can't get hair this epic by product alone. My wrist cry out for the kiss of a blade. Ugh. You know, a little alone time with a female would clear your sour attitude right up. Perhaps. However, unlike you, I see no point in courting anything that moves. Causes trouble I don't need. Take things way too seriously. Not every encounter has to be the love that lasts a lifetime. That may well be. They don't have to be tragedies either. No one remembers Vidal Sassoon. I am not familiar. Is British hairstylist, businessman, and philanthropist for popularizing a simple, close-cut geometric hairstyle called the 5-point cut. Interesting. Of course, my ADHD had me look it up right away. It's just like, wonder who that is. Looks it up. In the long run, high standards and a reasonable amount of caution result in less emotional pain. No, that's backwards. Humans crave intimacy. And what happens when you don't get any for a long time? Musical theater? No, you get frustrated people wander around with semi-automatic weapons. So your argument is that if sex was distributed more evenly, we'd be in less danger of random violence? Yep, love cradles the spirit and binds us together. Someone who is loved is far less likely to do harm to others. Very romantic. Love and sex aren't the same thing. Sex is a fair substitute in the absence of love. It makes you a practical romantic. My original point that you diverted me from is that you have to take control of your love life. No girl is going to pin you down and ask you out. You have to be the aggressor. They like that. So funny. Well, I can't really explain it, but I don't think your theory applies to all girls. It was a big deal a long time ago when I was not a walking corpse. Hey, I'm the only walking corpse around here. Need I prove it to you again, Jackie?
I didn't even know a person could make something that color. I mean, it was like periwinkle.
How much?
Huh?
How much will it take to make you stop talking?
$5.
Done. Never speak to me about your body ever again.
That's gonna cost you 20.
Leave your face on. That's exactly how I thought you would react. Face on instead of face off. Would I be correct in thinking that playing games with the staff is a typical activity for you? Well, no, not really. Usually I do team building stuff. Trust falls, you know, that sort of thing. How's that been working out?
Not well.
Not well? Not well. Does all of your training come from management handbooks? Not all of it. I went to seminars and stuff too. Don't they just repeat the stuff from books at seminars? I mean, it's not the same as learning to do things, right? Well, yeah, but sometimes there's a buffet. Aw, man, I could go for a buffet. Please don't take this the wrong way. But how did you end up managing a store after getting such crappy training? Short answer is, I asked. At the time, I wanted to set myself apart from the other assistants. Other assistants? How many were there? Including me. 3. Seriously? Why in the world would any place need that many assistant managers? I think it was so if anyone died, there wouldn't be a power vacuum. What the heck? One of my monitors just went black for a second. Oh no. Hope that it's not a telltale sign of things to come. Here we go. And we're back. I think it's so if anyone died, there wouldn't be a power vacuum. See, headquarters is a hub for the chain, so there's always a big wig wandering around. You'll travel with whoever it was like a wolf pack. The nothing has found you. Oh god! You'll travel with whoever it was like a wolf pack, pestering the floor managers. Who all does we encompass? Store leader, a VIP, at least 2 assistants, and some random district managers. Wait, that many managers? How does anything get done? I'm not sure. Looking back, I suspect dark magic. See, I started working on the build team, going around, setting up and updating stores. After I did that for a while, I went straight into the management program. So you never had any practical experience running a store? Not as such. I'd think running a store could be harder than building one. The thing about building something is there's one right way to do things. Management is like many subtle levels of failure punctuated with tiny victories.
Man, there's that fat doofus.
I'll bet Mike would love hearing himself characterized that way.
Shame, we'll never know since he's not gonna hear it.
Well, there's no way to be certain of that.
Not paying you off again.
Potentially dangerous decision.
Now wait a minute. You make fun of Mike's weight all the time, so I can too.
Nope. You can only make fun of your own kind. I'm fairly ample. I can get away with it. You will be banished from the kingdom, or maybe burnt at the stake for practicing dickcraft.
God, I love that expression on her face. Let's go back. Oh wait, nope. What? I didn't. What? What? How did you do that? I hit the back button. Unless I just... Not sure what I clicked there, but whatever. But I love this expression right here. It's just like the maniacal grin.
Hey now, that stuff was said in confidence. Can't repeat it.
Can't I? I think that falls well within my range of skills.
Come on, don't be that way. I was just kidding around. What'd I ever do to you?
Your very existence is an affront.
God damn it. What'll it take to keep you quiet?
I don't want to keep quiet. I want to get you in trouble. Not that I couldn't just write you up myself.
Oh, go ahead. I can burn through a few more. Once Mike gets fired, my record will get reset and I'll be in the clear. Not this time, Bright Eyes. I'm training him myself. He's staying, and you'll have to play nice like the other monkeys for a change. That's insane. There's no way.
Willing to risk it?
I'm far tired of your bullshit.
Playtime's over, Spanky.
Get back to work. Very well. I'm going because I want to. Because you put any kind of doubt or fear in my mind.
Lie to yourself in whatever way pleases you best.
Hey, what are you doing anyway? I'm making sure that Reggie won't tell on Nina for— Wait! Stop! I don't want to hear it. Gone this far without getting involved in store drama. Ride the drama llama wherever you please. This monkey's going back to his tree. Pussy. Call me what you like. At least I didn't cry at the end of Titanic. You never let go, John. You never let go. You hate running a store. Why didn't you find something else to do? I don't hate it. I just want to be better at it. Well, don't look at me. Lost every job I've had long before I could get as far as management. No way. Strike me as very capable. Capability isn't my problem. Combat ability is.
Before here, I had trouble keeping jobs too.
Really? How's that?
Hard talking to strangers. People say I'm creepy and weird, but I'm not.
Well, creepy anyway. Yeah, you're gonna have to accept the weirdness, Lady Ace.
Okay, fair's fair. If I have to accept being weird, you have to accept being short.
I've been working on that for years. I'll keep you posted.
Bed, you're perfect sneaking size. We should form an elite team of spies.
I don't think that plays out to either of our skill sets.
Get new skills with every kill.
You guys were a team, like Charlie's Angels. I could be your Bonsley.
Oh yeah. We need someone else then.
Wait a minute.
Okay?
Firstly, you and I are the shortest people here, so there isn't a third person. Secondly, can't be a team of hot spy chicks because I'm a dude. And thirdly, I think Bonsley's a Pokemon.
Always this one, what cannot be done. Just saying that being a mercenary doesn't necessarily...
No, wait. Just saying being a mercenary doesn't necessarily appeal to me at all.
Not every day you get to get a chance to do to see exotic places and kill exotic people.
This from a girl who's terminally shy?
They'll never see me coming, and I fear not the dead.
I can see it now. My training will allow me to send you into dangerous situations to the level of cold, detached professionalism. Be a master worthy of a guild of assassins. So you'd basically sit at a desk and tell us to kill people?
Cool.
The job I was born for. The master sitting down and telling people what to do.
It makes such an awesome movie. Too short to let you live. If I made it, you'd be in it, wouldn't you, Ed?
I don't know if I can act.
Doesn't matter. You know how many National Lampoon movies there are?
Enough to drive your point home?
And leave it sitting snugly in the garage.
Well, I mean, if we're really going to make a movie, I'd be in it. I want to be someone who kills a range, though. Playing against type, kinda.
Really? Really? You'd act for me?
Sure.
Remember this, Mike. He said he'd do it. No backsies.
Be sure to let you live is a DR Cats reference. DR Cats. Oh, I know Dr. Katz. It's been ages since I've seen it. Like, I remember so little of it. Like, it's one of those things that's just... I remember watching it, but it's gone. Like, it's gone from any point of my memory. There we go.
Remember this, Mike? He said he'd do it. No backsies.
Right. Someone uploaded the series to YouTube. I watched it literally hundreds of times. Really? Oh man, that reminds me. There's a bunch of series that people have uploaded to YouTube that I'm just like, yes, now they will stand the test of time. Like one series that I adored growing up was the Chaotic series. It was kind of supposed to be like a competitor to Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that, but it was so much more interesting in my opinion. It was such a good cartoon, and like it's stuck in legal hell, and I'm not sure if it's ever gonna get rebooted or return or anything like that, because it left off on a cliffhanger, which really sucks. Did I just agree to something I shouldn't have? Hard to say. I think we'll have to wait till after to be sure.
Someday I'm gonna really make a movie. It'll be the best ever because I know more about movies than anybody.
I don't doubt that. Just be going to film school then?
School? Meh. That'll just slow me down.
No money?
That too.
Not so.
I'm gonna get a camera and point it at awesome stuff. When I'm done, they'll be throwing degrees at me.
Something will get thrown at any rate. Hello? Oh. My mother has sent me a thing. There we go. Don't you think you might do better if you went to school first?
2 words. Quentin Tarantino.
I don't get it. What does she mean? Tarantino is one of the best directors of our age. He wrote his first screenplay while working in a video rental store, worked with some of the greatest actors ever, and never went to film school. Can you help me find a book?
Of course, what's the title?
I don't know it.
Author?
Again?
Subject?
Think there was a talking duck?
Alright, well, never let it be said that I shied from a challenge.
Have you seen Reggie? I'm getting sidetracked. Taking forever just to get across the store.
Oh, Slow King. It's taken you forever regardless. It'd have taken you forever regardless, if we're honest.
Let's not call out our relationship with honesty. It's such an early stage.
Right. Want something better to cloud it with. Alright now. Exactly how cloudy do things get when I do this?
Where I am a meteorologist, tell people to stay clear of windows. Take shelter in the safest parts of their homes.
Excellent. I always knew they were category 5s.
Wipe sweat. Oh, mercy. There was something I was doing. It's as vague as a dream now.
Overriding your core programming. Don't resist it. You'll just hurt yourself. I broke my shirt's spirit.
Flirting is so much better when you're allowed to stare.
Don't look directly at them for too long. They'll burn your retinas, like twin suns.
As much as I'd love to continue bathing in the twins' loving radiation, and I feel I must stress that point.
Noted.
I do need to sort a few things out with Mr. Booth.
He was pestering me. He was here pestering me, but I scared him away.
Did he seem really angry or anything?
You gauge anger with him, like a little ball of anger in a person suit.
Right. Fair enough. Suppose I could have done a better job of framing the question.
Indeed.
In the context of his normal temperament, was Reggie acting unduly angry?
No, just obnoxious as usual. Didn't tell me what his damage was. Typical stubbornness. Why? What's going on with him now?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to say.
Oh, that's just peachy. Didn't care before. Now that I'm not supposed to know, I'm curious. Go on then. What's with Reggie? Trying to oust a Brooksy again or what?
Can't say. Told you. I promised.
Goes no further than me, I swear.
No way. You'll think it's funny and it'll be store-wide by close.
Making it so tantalizing. I want to know even more. Your girlfriend, you're obligated to tell me secrets. It's a rule. Holding information is an act of a very naughty boy indeed.
But last night you said you liked naughty boys.
That was said in the context of getting felt up. Just learn to recognize at what times I desire naughtiness and what times I don't.
Wouldn't it be easier if you just told me what your desire is, what it is you desire?
Really been a long time since you were in a relationship, hasn't it? It's like this. You must unlock the puzzle that is me.
How will I know I've done it?
Oh, you'll never do it. But trying's what's important.
Believe me, I look forward to playing with your puzzle pieces, but I can't tell you what's up. I know you'd never be able to keep it to yourself.
But you just gotta, otherwise it'll eat away at my very soul. I exist with an eaten soul. Automatic doors won't open for me. When I get free drinks, they'll taste like sand. Won't be able to enjoy lolcats anymore. Life won't be worth living. Why don't you trust me?
Carol, I promised Nina I wouldn't.
Aha! So it has to do with Reggie and Nina.
Son of a...
All too easy. Snap.
You spread this around. Nina's gonna think I told you.
I know. It's a shame, but you may as well start getting used to being sacrificed to my will.
Friendship is important to me.
And me. But my desire to tease can't be sated. It's like a snake eating its own tail, making fun of other snakes.
Alright, Mother, what do you want? There we go. I don't really need two people around causing strife, you know.
Oh, relax. Nina's forgiving sort, mostly. You'll only be in trouble with her for a day or two. A week tops.
Oh, well, you don't know the whole story.
The only thing between me and it is you. I soon will. See, it has something to do with Reggie and Nina. Face is messed up. He asked you not to talk. Oh my god. She finally knocked the crap out of him, didn't she? You don't have to say anything. Tell her right just by looking at you.
I'm betrayed by my own visage.
That's your best poker face. I totally own you forever.
You have to promise me you won't tease Reggie until I'm sure he's not going to do anything stupid. Well, anything outside of typical stupidity at any rate.
You stress over the dumbest shit sometimes. Getting slapped was his fault one way or another. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing ever happens.
Because I make sure it doesn't.
I love how you think what you do around here matters. It's absolutely adorable.
There we go. Ads. I'm definitely going to change the ad break time. Like maybe 90 seconds. In the meantime, we will retweet the socials, as is our God-given right. Oh, I forgot to post it over there. Oh, well. We don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah.
Ugh, pardon me. Jeez. Sneaking up on me. Precious life-giving water. We'll move on to the next part. And we shall wait. Making sure everything's spick, span, neat, tidy, and trim. All right. Nope. Oof. This. The comic is 18 years old this month. It's legally allowed to do a bunch of stuff. I can't think of off the top of my head of stuff you can do when you turn 18. Drinking's 21. At least in the US. In most places in the US. I know the vote! Yes, you can vote at 18. Between Failures is legally allowed to vote. I'd rather not have Between Failures go off to die in a pointless war, though. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for enduring the ads. We do appreciate it here in the Endless Archives. They do support the content we do here, but as always, you can consider subscribing to get rid of ad hell. And I am going to be adjusting the time on that because I had it set to 3 minutes to have as much viewing time as possible for everybody. Because if you have 3 minutes of ads, you get an hour without ads. But looking at it, it's more than likely more inconvenient than anything else. So I might bump it down to like maybe 90 seconds or so. Are you trying to start a fight?
Sorta. I don't want us to forget what our relationship was built on.
So you didn't mean any of what you just said.
Maybe some bits here and there. Are you mad?
Trying to be. But I've just realized how easily you can play me.
Game, set, match. Now you please, watch my counter for a sec, hon.
Man, I'm so very, very doomed. God, this close-up is just like tugs on collar, steam comes out. Alright, Jolene, I need to move on to other tasks. Reggie isn't around anywhere. And Reggie isn't anywhere around. You're doing great. Keep at it, things will trend up.
Thank you, sir.
Fortunately, since I had to help out, I'm gonna have to take points off your evaluation.
But I didn't.
No, don't cry. I was joking. I'm supposed to help.
Oh, I see. Very funny, sir.
You may want to avoid that kind of humor in the future. You haven't mastered it yet. Yeah. That could have gone better. I don't know. Months ago, she might have cried before I tried to make a joke. Seriously? Yeah, and today I humanized myself by taking an interest in her as a person. It was working till I tried to get fancy with it. So, you're acting a fool to make her feel more at ease around you? I'm afraid that wasn't an act. I've been advised to let my leadership reflect my character. And you decided reflecting the goofy bits was the way to go? Bold move. It was a decision made on the fly, under duress. A really good Magic the Gathering card, duress. Right, escaping Reggie. I prefer to think of it as a tactical retreat. Does that help you feel better about it? No, not really.
Shouldn't Reggie be afraid of you? Isn't that how the employer-employee relationship usually works? I'm not afraid of him. I just prefer to avoid confrontation. See now, to me, that seems a bit like fear. Yes, well, the differences are subtle. I have to give you that one. Take it you've met our Mr. Booth. We've had an encounter, yes. You can probably understand how trying he can be. How he acts is trying, then I never want to experience him succeeding. I'm told he's useful. Well, I find it hard to believe. I mean, so I can't understand why you all let him bully you. He doesn't bully as such. He's just got a forceful personality. No, evil only thrives when good men do nothing. Oh, he's not evil. He's kind of a jerk. Believe me, I've worked for longer with far worse. Who could possibly be worse than him? His aunt springs quickly to mind. Who is this phantom aunt everyone keeps mentioning? Sylvia Booth, the worst VP I've ever had the misfortune to work with. I'm not sure how they're related. He's pretty young. They've been in contact since he started working, or so Thomas says. He's made more associates cry openly than anyone in the history of Megatainment, and the president loves her. In fact, her nickname is Kissing Booth because of rumors about how she got her job. Reggie can be pretty annoying, but by comparison, he's a kitten. Keeping her is part of why I wanted to try management. Got cross purposes at one point, and she's been gunning for me ever since. So you leave HQ just to end up getting a store where a nephew of your nemesis works. The purest kind of suck. Might just be paranoia. I'd almost bet she had something to do with me getting sent here, just so she could watch me go down in flames. Been here a while, right? Surely if she'd intended to get you fired, she'd have done it by now. You have to make firing seem reasonable or you get lawsuits and junk. Like a game of cat and mouse. Sometimes other cats and mice join in and maybe a duck. Never know who your enemies are till it's too late. Make it sound terrifying and needlessly complex. It is, and I suck at it. That's why I tried to get out. Would it really be so bad if you got canned? You'd have store management on your resume, and that's gonna count for something. They find out how it went here, it won't. Besides, this is the only company I know. I'd hate to have to start all over. There are worse fates than starting over. I've done it myself several times. But it's new and scary. I'd have to relearn who to suck up to. Never again, Ed. Never again. Are there any positives to keeping you around? Well, we get stuff for working here a long time. Is that so? Yeah, I'm nearly to gold watch status. I hear if you stay for 15 years, you get luggage. It's supposed to be really nice. It would almost have to be. Can't believe you're holding out for trinkets. It's not just that. I didn't go to regular college. I went to Megatainment manager training for 1.5 years. If I end up on the streets, I'm dicked. Ouch. You'd have been better off going to clown college. Although you'd still be making situations awkward and scaring timid people. Sometimes it really seems like all I am is a clown. Like, I'm here to do my dance, then get shipped to wherever clowns go to die. Thing is, I really like it here. Kind of like everyone's part of a big dysfunctional family. Even Reggie. The luggage thing was a real thing at Hastings. I only knew one person who actually got the set. Wow. I feel like I'm home when I'm here in a weird way. Crazy, huh? Maybe a little. But I understand. Family is more functional than mine is in its ways. That just reminds me of my current job and how they keep trying to like, hey, we're holding a contest, and if you win by getting more like specific customer milestones, you get this awesome work swag, like a work branded overshirt sweater thing, or some luggage, or or some bullshit like that. Or the most insulting one was, yeah, in this contest, you will be entered into a raffle to maybe get a gift card. And it's just like, so even if I do well, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna even get the prize. What kind of bullshit is this? But seriously, like corporate thinks like the dumbest shit will motivate people. I got a 4-year pin and a mug. I'm going on, I think this is like gonna be my 3rd year working at my current place. Meanwhile, I'm also trying to do this. And I'm asking them to give me full-time and work from home status so I can just be at home, work, and then just immediately switch to streaming. That way I can get more money to go into streaming and into art assets and stuff like that. But it's tough going because, well, you got to get your numbers up in order to get full-time. But if I had full-time, my numbers would go up.
Hey, found some empties. Oh, all this theft. So, how's Ed? Did he get calmed down? Uh-huh. Thomas talked to him. Did you sort out he who shall not be named? Yeah, I managed by his mischief, more or less. Do you think anyone would notice if we killed Reggie and cut his body into bite-sized chunks and fed those chunks to some piggies? Use the methane produced to power generators that will keep us warm all through the cold winter. I think someone might, but you get extra points for disturbing creativity. Woo! Buona su punto!
Don't get me started on management systems. I have opinions and theories. Oh, trust me, I have so many opinions because it's all fucking stupid. Like they could get so much more work and morale out of just letting this job be done from home, but no.
You shouldn't let Reggie get to you, hon. He what? Oh, never mind. If I finish that thought, I'll be washed away on a wave of hypocrisy. He's a dick. Feel free to hate him. I will. Does this mean you'll help me hide the body?
I think I'm gonna leave too early today. I shouldn't. Leaving Reggie to stew over whatever he's mad about is probably a bad idea. Perhaps. I empathize with the sentiment, though. It'd be cool to be able to come and go as you please. Yeah, being in charge has its perks.
Like a coiled snake I prepare to strike. Probably a cobra. Coolest of all snakes. Aha! Where have you been? Grievances! I've got grievances, Mike!
Did I distract him so you can make a break for it? No. Time to exploit some core competencies. Like a boss. Alright, what grievances do you have?
They aren't for his ears.
Fine. Ed, you're doing great. Good work.
Yes, sir.
Alright, Reggie, let's go to the office.
Doing great. Good work, but I don't like you.
Oh yeah? Well, Mike does. You took your sweet time.
You're the one who bought me ice cream, genius.
Touché. Well, while you were indisposed, Mike and Reggie came by. Lord only knows what sort of trouble he's going to stir up now.
Didn't I tell you not to worry about that? I seem to remember saying something to that effect. It wasn't just a turn of phrase, it was a command. I expect you to obey.
Guess I'll just have to clean up after this mess. Guess I'll just have to clean up this mess after it gets made this time.
Don't give Mike enough credit. Can see through Reggie's shit. Just let him be the manager or he's never going to last.
Figures. Finally get a girl and she's replaced by a robot copy.
No, I'm as real as it gets, Sideburns. You're not the only one around here who can fix a problem. I wish I could be like you and not get all upset about stuff. Also tall. I do get upset. It takes a bit more than most people. Fortunately, once I do, it all kind of comes out at once. And I end up doing things I regret. who awakens the sleeping giant. That is so cool. Shouldn't glamorize my bad behavior. Anything sound cool if you say it like that.
Alright, what's the problem now, Reggie?
My problem is that you hired a new guy. Well, half a new guy anyway. I've been trying to get a better position since forever.
Staffing rules have changed. It's out of my hands. The company wants things reorganized at store level.
You decided to hire the 8th dwarf? Which one is he, Shirley?
Ed's been nothing but pleasant and competent. Everyone else already likes him very much. You suppose that just maybe the one with the problem is you?
Just because everyone else likes him doesn't mean he's a great guy. Lots of people like Jim Jones and got great drink to the great beyond. Maybe I'm the only one who can see through his facade. Did you ever think of that?
No, Reggie. Against all odds, that line of thought never occurred to me. Maybe you two just got off on the wrong foot. Couldn't give it a chance to grow on you.
I'd sooner let a fungus grow on me. Already driven a wedge between Nina and I. Never forgive that.
Pretty sure that was a pre-existing wedge.
Nina, I've been wondering. You wanted to maybe help me make a movie someday. You think you would maybe? Well, sure. I'll help however I can, hon. I don't know what use I could be, though. I bet I could come up with something. You know, I thought about it a little. Maybe I could make a movie where you're even taller than now. Have you ever had the urge to rampage in a city? No, I'd be lame at monster size. I feel bad if I cause trouble, even on accident. I see. Guess a rampage isn't required. How do you feel about loincloths? Never had cause to formulate an opinion. I do feel loins should be protected.
Indeed they should.
If you could be a space detective, and Carol could be your partner. That sounds awfully ambitious. Yeah, I guess it'd be hard to make outer space sets and stuff. No, I mean asking Carol to act for you. Hell yeah. I already thought of that. I was hoping maybe you'd ask her for me? How are you gonna make a movie if you're afraid of one of the actors? I was hoping once you dressed up and we were filming, it would just sort of fall into place. Joe. Well, I'm not saying it's a good plan. Still in pre-production.
All new hires are under a trial period, right? You can Ed and find someone less abrasive to me.
No.
What?
I said no, Reggie. You got a file full of reprimands. Not for your special circumstances. You'd be gone many times over. Ed has already shown remarkable dependability. He stays. The one who should go is you.
My aunt would have something to say about that.
Yeah, she has something to say about almost everything. In fact, your aunt spearheaded these staffing changes.
She never said anything to me.
And verify it with her if you want. Now, I can either keep to her rules or hire someone qualified to fill a spot. Which decision do you think she'd support?
Damn it. Damn it all!
Already hired another part-timer. That'll bring us in line with the new rules.
Ah, come on!
Hear me out. Thomas is training Ed, right? How about you train the new guy? If you do well, I'll see what I can do about getting you more responsibilities and hours.
You'd let me train someone? No one ever let me train someone. I mean, they should have. No one saw my true potential. Do I get more money?
Don't push your luck, Reggie. Shouldn't be letting you do it at all.
Alright, that's cool. Can always add an extra nickel to my raise at review time.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. Is there anything else you want to speak to me about?
Guess not. Sure you can't find a way to shit can the midget.
Reggie!
Alright, jeez. Just making sure.
Ugh. God, early Reggie is... Whoa. Before you go, I feel I should ask. What's with your face and why are you dressed funny?
Just a minor accident, that's all. A little blood got on my shirt.
Blood? Did you break anything this time? Did you fill out another accident report?
No! Keep telling you, those other times totally weren't my fault.
There you are, Nina. I was looking for you.
Does anyone in the store stand where they're supposed to? Sorry, I wandered away and got to talking with Brooksy. Humans are explorers, drawn inexorably to seek out that which is unknown.
Maybe everyone just liked to goof off.
I think there's truth in both points.
Reggie finally caught Mike. Kinda ambushed us, really.
Hey, that's my shtick. It's only a matter of time. You seem really mad.
Wouldn't talk in front of me, but I assume so. I don't think Mike was in the mood to be bullied.
Mike's not usually like that. Well, people sometimes act strangely when under duress. So what did Booth want this time?
For me to fire Ed.
What? I mean, that'd be crazy. He's a good hire.
Oh, somebody made a friend.
Keep that up and I'll end you, chubs.
Didn't notice before, but you've taken quite a shine to the little guy. If you let him man your counter.
Not a big deal or anything. Anyone who learns fast and stands up to me earns a little respect.
I think it's more than just that. You're like a guard dog, terrifying to everyone else, but caring to the people you like.
Huh. Never been compared to a dog without the word bitch getting involved. Not sure how to feel about that. In all seriousness, Mike, is Ed's job safe?
As safe as any of our jobs are. Anyway, I got Reggie placated, and that's the main thing. Placated. Took a firm approach and he buckled, just like you said.
Good boy. Might be hope for you. There might just be hope for you yet.
Hey, Tommy boy, guess who gets to train the new guy?
Please don't call me that, dude.
Actually, don't bother guessing. It's me, Reggie. You know, I always thought Mike was a chump. He's able to see my real value.
Kept it surprisingly well hidden. Maybe he has a sight beyond sight. Thundercats reference. Were you trying to start trouble again?
I don't start trouble, Tombo.
Please don't call me that.
Just voicing concerns about possible staffing changes.
Trying to get someone fired.
You know, like that makes me sound like a bad guy.
The apron fits.
My action was totally warranted. Not my fault you chose a cranky midget. Why did you tell me we're getting new hires anyway?
Firstly, hiring policy isn't really your concern. Secondly, I thought you were always in the loop, so to speak. Couldn't you have already known?
I probably just forgot. Well, with all the other proprietary information I'm privy to, can't be expected to recall every little detail.
It'd be hard to keep so much info in such a tiny space.
Mock me if you like, Tom Go. But I was chosen to train the next generation. I'll have a minion. My first ever!
Oh, really? That's actually potentially useful.
It is indeed. First step towards the empire of Reginald Watson both.
Sure, your reign will be long and prosperous.
Should have come sooner. Somehow that little suicide girl wannabe got promoted above me.
Didn't spend all her time wandering around the store causing arguments.
What are you implying?
Have you done any of the things you were supposed to do today?
Doing what I'm supposed to is what started the trouble.
I have a hard time believing that. Being a dick isn't part of our job description.
You wanted to
if you wanted to succeed at anything, you have to play the game. You consistently refuse.
Some people are just above that sort of rat race drama, Tim Tom. I know it's hard to accept, but I'm moving up the ladder like some kind of ladder climbing device. Hate to leave you behind, buddy. That's just how things go sometimes.
You seem to be a device that runs on delusion, at least. You'll never run out of power. Run on delusion. At least you'll never run out of power. Your reserves are endless.
So, what did you get Reggie off the warpath? What did you do to get Reggie off the warpath anyway?
Oh, time to crack them bones and hydrate or dihydrate, y'all. Ugh. Unpretzel yourselves. Stretch. Get up. No need to do any shrimping. There we go. Oh, now to stand up. Oh, 1 second as we pop my back. There we go. And then we grab some water as well. Precious life-giving water. Oi. So hydrate or dehydrate, y'all. Please take care of yourselves.
So, what did you do to get Reggie off the warpath anyway?
Told him he could train the new guy.
Wait, why would you do that? He's just gonna screw it up.
Well, Thomas has doubts about my hire. I figured if he got bad training, he'd screw up. Then I could let him go without looking funny. Reggie gets to play manager, everyone is happy again, and also loves me. Shrimp some more, please don't.
Impressive. That's management level scheming right there.
Listen, if you're going to pester me, could you at least tell me why you look like you work at a gay Home Depot?
That's not how I look.
Yeah, you're right. A Homo Depot would have way more stylish uniforms.
You're imagining me in one, aren't you?
Am I that easy to read?
Your pet Lilliputian caused this nightmare. He insulted me and some stuff happened.
Oh yeah? Is that why your face is red on one side?
Yes, I mean, not really. Why is everyone so concerned about my well-being today?
Probably because your personal disasters tend to evolve into public ones.
I was involved in a series of unfortunate events. It's not a big deal.
Yet it took time out of you took time out of Mike's day to bitch. Classy. Anyway, I hope your trainee doesn't wander in to see you dressed like that. He'll never take you seriously.
Whatever. I don't look that bad.
That's the way, dude. Positive outlook. Dip it into the well of delusion. Ah. Ah. Something in my ear. It's making my head feel all muffled. Ah. Weird.
Man, I thought today would suck, but it's been really sweet. Mostly.
On what criteria are you judging things?
It was like a party. Everybody came to see me and help me do stuff. We played and hid and everything I like best. Best of all, Reggie wandered away.
To be fair, he kind of caused all the things you enjoyed, so you might say you owe him one.
I owe him nothing.
Yeah, he's got a backlog of owing everyone else.
Maybe you don't owe Reggie anything, but I think I owe him an apology. Well, maybe not owe per se. Anyway, I do owe you two one. My behavior earlier was... I have a hard time with my temper.
Oh, Ed, you don't have to say it. He gets to all of us. What matters is that your better nature won out.
Alright, I had my doubts, but your plan to coach Mike seems to be working.
Thanks, but all I did was tell him to man up. I'd like the credit, but everything else was his doing.
Really? Huh. Maybe all he needed was to know where you were on his side.
It can't be all there is to it.
I don't know. Hard to find a better ally than you.
Wah.
Do you really think my blessing matters that much to Mike?
Not just to him. It matters to us all. But it's more than that. Everyone counts on you to enforce the rules. We bitch, but everyone knows you take care of a lot of stuff. Maybe they don't understand quite like I do, but everyone relies on you a lot. You're more important to people than you realize. Plus, you've been the high point of my day for ages.
Do you need any more help today, Brooksy? Nope, I'm good. Excellent. And I'll take Ed back to books and put him to work.
Yeah, and I need to clear the air with Reggie.
Aw, okay, I guess it's time to be responsible adults with careers and stuff. But, could you maybe tell Reggie something for me? Oh, Mike is the right choice. I hate to put a lot of effort into a dead end.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's a good fit. The real challenge is turning the store itself around. If we can't do that, we're all fucked.
One disaster at a time, Thomas.
Indeed. One disaster at a time.
No, she barely spoke before you started.
Who? Jolene? Probably just coincidence.
Well, I think she connected to you in a way nobody else, unlike anybody else. In fact, I don't think anybody knows much of anything about her. Except maybe John, since they take breaks together, but he never says what they talk about. You could be the key to unlocking the mystery that is Brooksy.
Sounds tricky. No master of unlocking. I'll say this much. I've never met anyone who could remember as much trivial information as her. Borders on superhuman. How does a mind that sharp end up working retail?
Well, none of us are exactly stupid.
It didn't mean to imply.
I know, Ed, I'm teasing. You're right, though. Retail isn't where people expect geniuses to spend their lives.
And in this economy...
Sorry to say it, but even I don't really know Brooksy's story. I mother her a little, but she only lets people in so far.
Well, why would me being around change any of that?
Well...
Because I'm short, isn't it?
I'm sure that's not the only thing. Just big part of it.
It too, Nina.
Want to set your lungs alight in the fires of modern-day ennui with me?
Brooksy, where you at?
Your love of the halfling's leaf has clearly slowed your mind. Boop. Whee! Cancer break, cancer break, cancer break, cancer break, cancer break. Your health seems pretty chipper today, John.
He's not my elf, Carol. He's an elf I happen to know, who shares certain interest with me.
Smell that fresh air, John.
Joe, it smells like a feed yard out here.
Gah, you're right. Come, let us cauterize our nostrils with fire.
I do like the differences between their smoking. While his is all jagged and hers is all wispy. It's a nice little touch. It doesn't need to be there, but it's nice. Fuck is that? Okay. Carol was right. You are full of piss and vinegar today.
Sucky expression. I'm full of hope and joy.
And carcinogens.
Also those. You know what? Missed out on so much today already.
Avoided. I was doing this thing called working. Perhaps you've heard of it.
Boring.
Boring with a shot at the title.
Is a title?
Art. Insert that one gif from the Iron Giant of Dean. Art. One side is scrap, the other is art. What you have in your mouth is art.
I don't have a department per se. I'd like an official position.
You forget that and be in my movie.
What movie?
Best movie ever that I'm going to make? Maybe the worst. Anyway, it's going to be one or the other. Ed already I have, and Nina, soon Carol. Still more I need. A handsome one with dark eyes.
What? Me? Kid, I don't know from acting.
But you gotta help. He absolutely must.
Joe, can't you get Thomas or something?
He's not pretty enough. Also, he has to write and draw storyboards. You have to be my eye candy. My delicious, fantastic eye candy.
I sell stuff, Joe. I'm not good at anything else.
John, lots of my favorite things are filled with fail. Sometimes the worst things ever become the most beloved, like the most loved. Like Plan 9 from outer space. You don't have to be that good at anything to be a success. Also, you just have to do something. Let's do something.
Let's do something. Why does it sound like famous last words to me?
It'll be us all together. Without you, it won't be right.
Starting to sound like Thomas. He's a bad influence.
That's the best kind.
Fine, I'm in. But it'll end in tears, Joe. T-E-A-R-S.
Tears of awesome. I don't see Reggie anywhere. It's weird, I can usually spot him pestering somebody. Gotta be in the restroom or break room. Safe money's on the ladder.
Must be great being able to see over the top of things.
I'm the bane of shoplifters. So, do you want me to come with you? For, like, moral support or something?
No. I think it's better if there are no witnesses.
Right. Easier that way to hide the body that way. Good thinking.
We do appreciate Nina. We do indeed. There he is. Maybe he's in a better mood now. Hey.
Huh? Oh, it's you. What do you want, Chumple Stiltskin?
Yep, he's definitely warming to me. Listen, we got off to a bad start. I don't want any weirdness hanging over us in the days to come.
Are you hitting on me? What? No, I don't even... You are, that's cool. I understand how attractive I must be. I mean, I'll burn in hell for all eternity, but I'd certainly be worth it.
Ugh. Not hitting on you, damn it. How would you even... Trying to apologize for earlier.
Oh, fine. Apology accepted.
That's it? Apology accepted?
Yeah, that's it. If you want to try to sodomize my spectacular ass.
Ugh. After everything you did earlier, you're just going to accept my apology and take no responsibility for your actions.
What's to take responsibility for? I was right. End of story.
Unbelievable. I don't even know how to react to that.
Could try not being a little bitch. It'd be a nice change of pace.
Hey, did you just put a shirt in there?
Indeed I did, Sherlock Gnomes.
You insane? Buttons on these are metal.
No, they look like metal, but really they're cheap plastic. Besides, you can put a tiny bit of metal in a microwave without hurting it. Everybody knows that, dumbass.
No. No, that is not how that works.
Aw, man. My shirt!
Don't open the door, it'll burn itself.
Out.
Why is it always fire?
Hey, what are you doing, moron? Get out of the way. Store's gonna burn down while you dick around.
Did it survive?
Oh yeah, I won't notice anything.
I meant the microwave.
I think it's warmed its last hot bucket.
Could we have a moment of silence?
It wasn't true at the time, but it is now. Would be an excellent follow-up to your moment of stupidity. I'd still rather not test that theory.
What are we gonna tell Mike?
We don't have to tell him anything. You set the microwave alight. End of story.
No, you distracted me. God, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, that's some bull. Hey. How'd I know I'd find the two of you at the source of the burning smell?
Hello, angels. Did you have a nice relaxing break?
Depends on how you define relaxing.
What do you mean by that? I got him to be in my movie I'm gonna do. Oh, really? That should be fun for you. Yeah. Would you please be in my movie too? What in the world would I do? I don't know yet for sure. Just talk and be super pretty. Well, I'm really flattered. Guess as long as it doesn't interfere with work. Really? Really? Sure, if you really need me. Don't know how good I'd be. I'll be the best actress of all.
Okay, so, I want to make it totally clear. Burnt microwave? Not my fault.
Dude, who are you trying to convince?
Well, Mike gets super mad. You'll smooth things over, right?
I'm not a wizard. I'm not worm tongue. There's a limit to how many times I can explain away how you caught something on fire.
It was just an accident. It distracted me.
That may well be, but it hardly makes him responsible. Listen, I'm not getting in the middle of this one. Just explain it to Mike and hope for the best.
Oh man.
Is this really that serious? If it were anyone else, not really. Gotta understand though, in light of all the other things he does, intended or not, he's on thin ice. Mike's life would be a lot easier if he wasn't around. Without Reggie, it just gets thinner for everyone. Alright, what happened? Never good news when a delegation comes to the office. Well spotted, Chief. I'm afraid the microwave was somehow razed to the ground. Oh no, not old Nuki. Please, sir, try and choke back the tears. Alright, well, I guess I'll let you manage the hell out of these two. You might have mercy on your souls. Especially yours. Well, Ed, it's all up to you now. Can't believe it. But I put a little faith in you, and something gets destroyed. What am I supposed to do? No one should have so many accident reports in their file.
Exactly. It was an accident. They were all accidents.
No, there has to be some other word for it. I don't know it, but you eclipse accident in every possible way. How mad will I be if you explain exactly what happened?
You'll probably laugh once you hear the story.
Emphasis on probably.
Right. Anyway, I was just trying to dry my shirt so that if my trainee came in, I'd leave a good first impression.
Did you think a burnt shirt would be an improvement?
Fire wasn't the optimal outcome of my plan.
I should hope not.
Everything was fine until Special Ed distracted me.
A true Ed? It is. Every word. I wasn't aware he was in the middle of a delicate procedure. My goal was to smooth over an issue we had early in the day. While he was busy with me, the fire started, though he wasn't able to act quickly enough to stop it. Fault was mine, though unintentional. I apologize sincerely. Really? No. You know what? It's fine. No one got hurt. You two replace the microwave and let's never speak of this again. I'm not reporting this. Thank you, sir. Did you just? Yes. Now come on before he thinks it over.
Hey lady, guess what? Brooksy wants us to be in her movie. I know, she asked me earlier. No way! It's true. She came in from her break and breathlessly begged me to be in it. Well, wonders never cease. She desires the powers the twins and I wield.
Hey, hold up. Where are you going?
Back to books, or should have been all along.
Right. Well, listen. Back there, what you did, it just... Thanks, okay? Could have gone badly for me if you
Told the actual truth.
was going to say threw me under the bus.
Same difference.
Anyway, don't worry about the microwave. I'll take care of it.
Seriously? He's tight for me right now. That's cool of you.
Yeah,
So, I'm gonna get back to work now.
right.
New! New! God, all of these displays in NCAP just send me back into like when I worked in an actual retail store.
Just so you know, this doesn't make us buddies. Just don't like going to anybody.
Fair enough. We're enemies again when next we meet. Oh, wait. All the excitement, I almost forgot. I've got a message for you. From Brooksy.
A message?
Yeah. She said everybody else did your work today. She said since everybody else did your work today, you can go home early. To conserve payroll and all, you know? Anyway, later, dude.
But, all for nothing.
Did I expect to see Mr. Booth on the schedule in the coming weeks? His job is secure. Impressive. Chose the path of wisdom over anger. There's more Jedi in you than I dared to hope. In spite of the Star Wars themed compliment, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. Let me ask you something. Why didn't you just fix things for him? There's really no reason you couldn't have. Why leave his fate up to me? I'd be a piss poor teacher if I just did everything for you now, wouldn't I? Wait, you expect to believe you orchestrated all this to teach me something? Not at all. I just saw an opportunity for a learning experience and took it. Reggie thinks a lot of himself, but in the end, he knows he can't talk his way out of a tight spot. Still, sometimes you have to remind him that he needs friends. Someone who thinks Mr. Booth is so important, that's a pretty risky gamble. Got no one to hold him, Ed. I really wish you'd pick one franchise to pull sage advice from and stick with it. Oh, come on. This way it's like having a bunch of masters. Much better value for your time. I suppose, at any rate, there was no guarantee I'd help Reggie. You wrote a lot on me not throwing him under the bus. House of Cards could have fallen around your ears. True enough, but I find having a little faith in my friends tends to turn the odds in my favor. Taking on your clarity of vision in a crisis isn't much risk at all. Alright then, since you seem to have some kind of grand scheme for all of us, why hire a Lincoln when you already had a Booth? That seemed like a recipe for disaster. You're trying to see if he'd kill me. You're just being paranoid, dude. I'd have hired you regardless of your surname. The fact you live up to them is just happenstantial icing on the cake. You are such a bastard. A magnificent one. Hey, still need a hand?
Oh, Ed, you came back to me. Love. So, you and Reggie came to an understanding after all. Neat.
Yeah, such as it is. Every time I start someplace new, I go through stuff like this.
People are still basically animals. Pecking order has to be reestablished when a new male appears.
I think after all these years, I'd have learned to get through it without so much gnashing of teeth. Excuse me. Good thing girls don't act territorial or anything, or the world would be in total chaos all the time.
You silly boy. We act like beasties too, when the occasion arises.
Sail!
Besides, embracing the wild doesn't have to be tooth and claw. Be all tooth and claw. Although tooth and claw are really a good part of embrace.
Yeah.
We can alphabetize now that the cards are stocked. Let's get the schedule.
Was that on the counter?
Looks like the shirt I lent Reggie.
You lent him that? Why do you lend him a shirt?
It's a long story, and there's blood in it. And I said I wouldn't tell it. Going home early, Booth? Did you run out of ways to fail at simple tasks or something?
No, I'm just sick of the sound of your thighs rubbing together. And with the other monkey's wide load. Later.
What did you say, you little jerk? I'll forget that, Reggie, you bastard. I won't.
And his redemption arc is so good. Knock, knock. Coming. Hey, come on in.
About time. Don't let the masterful disguise fool you. It is I, your beautiful love interest.
I know who you are. I'm not grotesquely stupid.
Quiet, you. Don't ruin my dramatic reveal. What do you think? Perfect disguise, huh? You can hardly recognize me at a distance.
Indeed. Now, I don't want to sound unduly fixated, but where have your breasts gone?
My armpits mostly. Same place they go when I lie on my back.
How magical.
Bound for glory, son. This shirt barely fits me. I only kept it because it goes so well with this hat.
It really fit really well at some point? Did it fit really well at some point then?
Not since high school, actually. It was a really late bloomer, but I flowered spectacularly when I did, don't you think?
Oh, my sweet, glorious creator of worlds!
You're so adorable when I stun you.
How are you my girlfriend? I haven't done anything to deserve anyone as marvelous as you. In fact, I've done a lot of stuff that should have ensured I never had a shot with you.
Lucky for you, life is unfair.
And I secretly love scoundrels. So this is your apartment, huh? Kinda Spartan. I'd give you a tour, but all you need to do is rotate 360 degrees and you're done. Your toys unexpected, if I'm honest. A lot of them are in storage. Well, of course they are. What are the odds I'd fall for a mature man? You'd more likely stumble upon a unicorn. Is this supposed to be Blue Streak? Yeah, but they lost the rights to that name. He's Silver Streak now. Oh, wild. I'm surprised you recognized him. I was kind of a tomboy. Had some Transformers when I was little. Well, you have to stop making yourself hotter. I already spent too much time thinking about you. Well, would now be a bad time to reveal I also like Beast Wars? Bullshit. It's true. I watched it before I left for school. Oh yeah? What was your favorite part? Starscream's ghost possessing Waspinator? No, when they found the Ark? Hard to choose now that I think about it. The more I talk, the more you talk, the more I feel like this is some kind of fevered dream. How long have we worked together? 3 years? 4? I can't believe you never said you liked Transformers. We probably would have started dating on that very day. Well, it never came up. Besides, I was busy trying to get an honest day's work out of you. Whoop. Well, it feels like Transformers isn't the only thing coming up at the moment. Woman, I'm not made of stone. It's not what it feels like to me. The ear blushies. Ah. The ear blushies fills me with joy. Seems I've got a problem here. I want dinner before every place good closes, but my boy is all excited for me. Whatever shall I do? If it helps, decide. I'm inexperienced and therefore not very good in bed. Oh? Well, inexperience isn't all bad. I won't have to break you of dumb habits. Bonk. Schmooch. Alright, I've decided. Dinner first, then your training begins. How unique. Never been excited to receive training before. Ah, dang it. What's wrong? I just realized I have to fix my disguise now. No idea how difficult it was to lock the girls down. Wasted by my own petard. You were full, soft petard. You don't have to bind them again. You can just get takeout or something. No. I want a nice dinner with you. Girl, is there going to be room in you for air and food with your breasts tied down? I'll breathe real shallow. You know CPR, right? Girl, probably won't see anyone we know. Well, there's no way you won't get noticed dressed like that. You are far too epic. Exactly, which is why I must be disguised. There's really no point in me trying to argue this logically, is there? There are only 2 ways to do things. My way, and all the ways we aren't doing them. Enough talk! Every second wasted is time I'm not enjoying our night out. Alright, fine, we do it your way. Would you like me to help? Whap! Well, don't just sit there dicking around. I'm hungry. Oh my dear sweet lord. This is the best date ever. Oh, goddamn. Fwump. Be awesome if we could dance. Be awesome, yeah, let's take the chance. It'd be awesome. Hello, brother. Ugh. How do I unsee this? I've had the opposite experience by accident. Please, Jessica, don't wander around like that. It really creeps me out. Why? It's not like you haven't seen it before. I haven't seen it in years. I don't want to see it. I didn't want to see it even then. Plus, you've had upgrades since I last saw it. Since I saw it last. I swear, you are such a baby sometimes. I mean, geez, came off the same factory floor. Still doesn't mean I want to see my sister's undercarriage. Is this what you do when I'm at work? Prance around in your underwear? with what appears to be my iPod?
No, usually I don't wear panties. You'd totally get me one of these. I like it better than mine.
Here's an idea. Why not get a job and get one yourself?
I'm not sure I can support that plan. Clever though it may be. Job isn't sweetening your sour attitude. I mean, really? Why won't it ruin both of us?
It must be great dancing away your time, getting paid to go to school.
I won't lie, it is pretty sweet, brother. You should have gotten in on it.
Whatever. Where's the smart one? Not me.
That's total bullshit and you know it. You're as smart as me, if not smarter. You could have, if you could just...
Finish your thought.
You don't have to fight the world, brother.
Yeah, I know. I just figured it out. Figured it out a little too late.
Some people wait years to start school, you know? You could get a scholarship maybe still.
That ship has sailed.
But
I made my choices, yes. And I don't blame anyone else for them. Besides, it's like Dad used to say, the world needs ditch diggers too.
doesn't need genius level ditch diggers, Ed.
I think that depends on how complex you want your ditches. He's got a point.
This ditch, it's going to be geometrically accurate.
Brother, it could be anything you want. You'd stop giving battle to everything.
Oh. Why do you keep blinking?
Ultra ditch.
My monitor just went black again, but it's back, oddly enough. Guess it might actually be time to replace this monitor. Oh god. Had this thing for years.
Brother, it could be anything you want if you'd stop giving battle to everything long enough to try something.
You're probably right. Could be anything, but I'm not done being nothing yet.
What? Does you count being a little bitch?
Winking out isn't a good sign to be sure, yeah. Again, it just started today when I booted up stream. So I'll have to, like, maybe do some unplugging and plugging back in. Otherwise, I'll probably have to invest in a new monitor. Oh, fuck. I just remembered I need to pay a credit card bill real quick. I should do that before I forget again. Okay. Then we pay bills. Credit card. Make a payment. 5000. That. Even pay. Pay. There we go. Credit card bill paid for another days.
The world's drinking water's a safes for another days.
I'm a nerd. Alright.
Are you still mad?
Angry.
Huh?
Mad denotes mental illness. What you mean to say is, are you angry? And we got ads, y'all. Get up, take a break, do all that good shit. And I'm going to retweet the socials. There we are. Okay, what time did I say I would do that? Double check. Yeah, okay. There we are. Oh. No, we'll be doing. Wonder who's gonna be online later. But yeah. Hope everyone's having a lovely night tonight. Or a lovely afternoon, evening. Who cares? It's all the same. Time is fake. There we go. 30 more seconds. Yeah, definitely before next stream, which would be tomorrow. I'm gonna change the ad ratio. Yeah. Welcome back, everybody who is stuck in ad hell. Now we continue on. And that will definitely be something to reorganize. Mad denotes mental illness. What you meant to say is, are you angry?
That's the kind of pedantry you pull when you're mad.
I'm not angry. Quietly enjoying my game, Jess. That's all.
Oh yeah? Are you being mean to that monkey?
Donkey Kong deserves any punishment I dish out.
I like monkeys.
This one is a fucking asshole.
What game is that? What game that is, brother?
Mario Kart.
Give it to us. My love. It's my birthday and I want it.
It's not my birthday, hence it can't be your birthday.
Give us the precious. We want it.
No, you'll ruin it. I just barely got this, Jess. It's not broken in yet.
Silly brother. Scent of new only makes me desire it that much more. Making a break for it. That's not like you. No, it's worth taking now.
But I haven't unlocked all the guys yet. You want this? You have to take it off my corpse.
So be it. Our battle will shake the foundation of the heavens, brother. Embrace your destruction.
Oh, crap.
Foolish brother. You can't withstand my onslaught.
Scoosh.
What's the matter? Giving up so quickly? Wing. Hey, no fair.
You disappoint me. Take more than a weak beanbag assault to defeat me, sister. You, of all people, should know that.
Whoop. Yoink. All too easy. Oh, neat. You can be the orange princess.
Never turn your back on an opponent. We aren't done, sister.
Nuh-uh. We totally are. I won. I got the thing.
Relinquish the device or face the consequences.
Let me try it out, okay? Just want to play it for a little bit. You can have it back right after. I promise.
I'm afraid we're past negotiations, sister. Relinquish the device.
You're bluffing. Hey, now. You better watch it. You'll break something.
Like what? A half-empty bookcase? We have nothing of value.
You have me. I'm of value.
prepared to let history be the judge of that. Whoosh. I've been in this situation with my sister.
They at least have a weapon? It's not fair.
This is from the one who launched a preemptive strike? I think not. Have at you!
Ka! You forced my hand, brother. Must use my special technique.
Special technique?
Retreat!
That's not a special technique.
Semantics!
Get back here, you.
Sorry, no incentive. Damn it.
Why did I put on a prop?
Ow, 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 ow.
What are you crying over? I haven't even landed a hit.
Physics and biology are being mean to me.
May as well stand your ground. Nowhere for you to run.
Says you.
Spoom.
Huh, what are you gonna do now, brother?
I don't know. About lock the door?
Lock the...
Oh, damn. Oh.
You know, a picture would last longer. Click. Brother, let me back inside. At least one image of me is making its way to the internet as we speak.
Send in the hostage first. Once it's back, you get back in. Once it's back safe, you get back in. Though these are my terms. Do you accept?
Yes, fine, I accept. But only because I can practically feel myself being saved to a hard drive. Here, have it, have it! Fuck.
Alright, everything seems to be in order. Has this experience taught you anything?
Only try to take stuff when I have pants on, I guess?
Ever the valedictorian.
Can it, troll? And what am I gonna do when I see James in the hall now? My heart has probably branded itself permanently on his psyche.
Wonder what they'll call you on the net. Raven-chan after your hair. Megane-chan after your glasses. Sideburns-chan.
Really? The internet will give me a nickname?
Actually, with no visible tits, I doubt it. Afraid the poster will politely be asked to get the fuck out.
Don't think Mom and Dad will ever see. The picture finds its way to the net, I mean.
Not likely. Besides, I think we all knew you'd eventually find fame by removing articles of clothing.
That's so not true.
Mostly.
Hey, where are you going?
Lunch. Everything we have here sucks.
Cruel brother, don't leave me by myself. All alone with no game system to keep me company.
Why not call your friends?
I'm doing stuff. Why do you think I'm all here at all?
To torment me?
Well, yeah, but I mean, aside from that.
I don't know. How am I going to have casual sex with many partners if I hang out with my sister all the time?
If you let me play your game thing, I'll let you drive the car.
Deal. You can only play versus. I get to unlock all the guys.
Right.
How fast can you get dressed? I don't want to wait forever.
10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes.
A moment later. Not bad. That was more like 5.
Well, duh. You always ask for twice as much time as you need. That way it seems totally miraculous when you finish. Wait a second.
What's wrong?
I need to steal myself before we go out in case James is there.
You want me to talk to him? I could make him delete the image. Doubt he really did anything with it. Seems like a good guy.
No. As long as it's on my terms, I can handle anything.
Yeah, I guess you haven't needed me to fight your battles for a long time.
No, I haven't. I can fight them myself. Because I know you'll always be there for me if I ever need you, brother. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. This is giving me the sibling feels. I miss my sister. Ah! Taking a sip.
I want Chinese. Let's go someplace nice.
You're paying, we can go wherever you want. Otherwise, it's gotta be subs.
Well, I guess, but things taste better when you pay.
Hey, James. Oh, hey, Jessica. Heading out, huh? Getting lunch. Care to join us? No, I'm good. Have a good time. Do yourself. Maybe next time. Come on, Jess. Jessica,
Wink. Oh man, it's gonna confuse him for weeks.
Dear sister, you are a very special kind of evil. Man, I miss being able to do this with my sister. Go away. AI created imagery. Hey there. You know, I talked about training. I forgot the manager's name, but he said to come in sometime for some today.
Do you come from a land where introductions aren't customary?
What? Oh, sorry, I'm Wesley. You can call me Wes.
Graves, Carol. I'd say it's a pleasure to meet you, but let's not build this young relationship on lies, shall we? I can give you cursory training till Mike is free. I'm the customer service manager, or CSM, so I know how to do everybody's job.
Cool. Lay it on me, babe.
Your familiar tone will be ignored for now, since you were obviously raised by some type of time-displaced morons. I won't continue till you remove your sunglasses.
Oh, come on. I don't want to take this off unless I have to, man.
Alright, fine. Let's start by going over the finer points of insubordination. Particular emphasis on sections regarding termination papers.
Man, I just noticed how dark it is in here.
Yes, we're owned by a race of cave-dwelling bottom feeders. You'll fit right in.
Meanwhile...
Yeah. Nina!
Hipsters ruined irony. I mean, a lot of people ruined irony.
Hello, Nina. Hi, Brooksy. Could you maybe greet me less dramatically next time? Scared me nearly to death just now. Insufficient. Did you just want to say hello, or did you need something, hon? Tragedy. Sure you let me lost its comforting Nina odor. Well, let's trade search. Let's trade shirts. That should fix everything. Yay! No, our relationship is kind of weird. Weirdly awesome. Wanna come ghost hunting tonight with us? I'm afraid I already have plans. Bereft! I'm sorry, hun. If I'd known earlier, I'd have come. Well, who's all going? Me, Thomas, John, and as many other people as I can get.
Sunglasses thing was specifically a reference to PvP Online. Brent wore sunglasses constantly for like a decade. Amazing.
That way I have diverse options for any cowering I might need to do. Seems like you've really given this some thought. Indeed! Exit strategy is key. You find any ghosts, they'll get the boys first, then I can escape with the findings while they die horribly. That's kind of cold, don't you think? Maybe a little. Save them if it's not too scary. But they know the risk, Nina. Know them all too well. I'm glad you guys are willing to sacrifice yourselves for the common good. Very altruistic. We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Mostly. I mean, I'm afraid. Only a bit afraid, though. Someone is in a very silly mood today. I'm full of excitedness for busting ghosts. Also, Reggie is for Thomas to watch today and not me.
Oh man, I'm gonna train this chump so hard. Won't know what to do with himself.
That I have little doubt.
All starts here, Tommy boy. When they write my biography, today will be the turning point.
Like when you jackknife a truck?
No, damn it. This is where I turn it all around. Where the empire starts.
For my biography, I'd wanted to glaze over the times where I worked retail. While on the subject, why start your empire here in the first place?
Why not? I have an in at the top, so apart from actually taking over, I've essentially won already.
Reggie, the confidence of your ignorance is truly staggering at times. I've never known someone who could charge forward regardless of the consequences as boldly as you.
Well, it's not something just anyone can do. You have to be born to it, you know?
If that sounded like a compliment, I apologize. It wasn't meant to.
Hey, things go wrong sometimes. Acts of God can't be avoided. You can't let that stuff ruin your resolve. You have to keep moving forward. That's what I'm all about.
All of that would be great advice if it wasn't coming from a center of cognitive dissonance. Your definition of an act of God ranges well beyond the accepted.
How do you figure?
Reggie, an earthquake is an act of God. Or tornado, a flood, a plague, things beyond human control. Your definition encompasses all of that, plus anything that goes wrong for you, regardless of cause.
But what if they aren't? What if they aren't my fault?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Something in your brain makes you incapable of telling when something is happenstance and when you need to take responsibility for it.
Why would I want to?
See? That right there. Exactly what I'm talking about. I've known people like this.
As you can see, running register isn't rocket science.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
You end up needing help, just ask whoever's closest. I wouldn't worry too much about it though. Chances of you being left on your own are pretty nil.
You guys don't leave new hires alone, huh?
No, I mean you specifically won't be left on your own. I'll leave the new hire before you on his own all the time. But that kid is like super smart and capable. I trust him to the end of the earth. To the end of the earth. Don't tell him I said so.
I see. Well, I won't bring it up.
Yeah, you just stick to moving objects from one place to another and for now, and you'll be fine.
I swear, if I ever meet the guy who invented the conference call, drop his ass with a choke slam.
Oh, looks like the boss is having a bad day. This bodes ill for you.
Just my luck.
You know what? That guy is probably in his 80s or something.
Suing conference calls could even be pinned on one man. I'll use as many choke slams as it takes to exact my vengeance. Choke slam for everyone.
Hate to admit it, but that really is a policy I can get behind.
Not me. I have a tender neck.
What's the matter, big guy? Were the older boys mean to you again?
Yes.
You want a candy bar? Would that make you feel better?
It might. It's giving them out for free. Free choke slams for all the chumps. Hey, why are you being all nice to him? I want a candy bar.
He's the boss, McFly. I have a stake in his emotional well-being. Contrast, if your entire family was killed by bears, your anguish would have no measurable effect on my life.
Hey Wesley, sorry about making you wait. Didn't think the call would be for so long. This is cool. Girl's been showing me stuff.
Here, let's say I never gave you anything.
Oh, thanks. Hope she hasn't roughed you up too much. Feel like answering now might put me in danger.
Rightly so.
Don't worry, Wesley. Carol's bark is worse than her bite. Is it? So far, her bite's no slouch. Oh, don't misunderstand. Her bite is terrible, but her bark is still worse. I mean, it's all relative, you know?
I think I should warn you both that describing my personality in front of me with dog metaphors isn't doing anything to improve either of y'all's safety.
That's our cue to leave, Wesley. Every second we stay here, the potential danger increases. Thank you for the candy, Carol.
Hey now, there's one last test I need to administer, or you unleash him on an unsuspecting public.
Test? What test?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Time must be used to convince me you aren't an idiot. Go.
Alright, I can handle that. Let me respond by posing you a question.
Alright, we'll do a special version of the test. I won't even count it down. Go ahead on.
How many senses do we have?
Really, that's your question? 5, duh. Sight, smell, touch, taste, and hearing.
Is that so? How about you actually look it up, and then tell me which of us is the idiot?
Alright, I will. Alright, I will. And we'll see what's what.
We will indeed. Well, I heard about her doing that to people, but that's the first time I ever actually saw it.
And that chick is one gold-plated heinous cunt. She's so damn smart.
I'll let that slide since you're new.
I wouldn't.
but in the future, don't refer to any staff member with that kind of language. Not in front of me, anyway. That said, Carol does display certain conscious traits from time to time. Actually very nice, when she decides she likes you. When she decides she likes you. And to God, if you say so. You're the boss, aren't you? Man, and a man on top of that. Why do you just put Carol in her place? This place was her place long before it was my place. It'll probably be her place after I'm gone. As far as placement is concerned, she isn't the person in the wrong one.
You've seen the ghost of John, long white bones with flesh all gone.
Joe, you know I hate that song. Don't sing that creepy shit around me. Ha! Bob Saget!
Cherish the fear, Juan. You know, that's how you know you're still alive.
What have you done with the girl who used to smoke quietly with me, huh? That's the Brooksy I want to talk to.
There is no Brooksy, only Zool.
Very funny. If you're more serious about real paranormal research.
I'm so serious. I'm totally Schindler's List serious.
Rip Bob Saget, yep. Well, we ought to stay alert and focused. Make sure we don't miss any valuable evidence.
Eyes of the hawk, ears of the wolf, strength of the bear.
Beat of the puma?
Yeah! Charlie's in the trees!
How does she serve anybody? She does better if she sees them coming. You're going to be able to keep it together tonight?
He wasn't scared. He startled me, that's all. It's different.
Whatever. As long as you don't go pelting down a corridor at the first sign of activity.
No promises.
Activity? What are you guys talking about?
Paranormal research. We're ghost hunting tonight. Oh, you should totally come too, Ed.
Yeah, dude, you can help me find her after she does the 100-yard dash. Yours are great sprinters, right? Very dangerous across short distances, yes.
Pay him no mind, Ed. Pay him no mind, Edward. We little folk have to stick together.
Indeed, but as much as I'd love to be there to support you in our people's plight, unfortunately, I have a prior engagement. It's a shame, though. Camera has really good night vision. Seriously, dude, you have to let us use it. You find it in your tiny heart to forgive me. Making it incredibly hard to say yes. I hope you realize this.
Blackwell, I need you at the front counter. Chop, chop, Roystrel. Oh yeah, until Booth is monkey is ready for training too.
You are the lady. Let's roll.
Right.
I want you to keep an eye on this dude, Reggie. Kind of know him.
Keep an eye on how.
Just let me know if he acts suspicious. Like 50, you know? I want to give him a fair shake, but I've heard things.
What kind of things?
Bad things. The kind that can get a whole store fired.
You know how many senses we have?
That's an odd question. What do you need to know?
Doesn't matter. Do you know or don't you?
5 is the traditional answer.
I knew it!
But we've learned a lot since that was accepted. And in reality, it's probably over 20.
20? How can it be that many? I've been taught it was 5 my whole life. How can that happen?
Well, it's hard to get textbooks properly updated, you know? I blame Texas. As you should. I'm pretty sure I said that the first time I read through this.
Damn it, that makes me so mad. Trade by outdated books.
Stuff like that happens all the time. Like the periodic table used to have just 4 elements.
4?
Yeah. Earth, fire, wind, and water.
You left out heart.
Well, I wasn't talking about Captain Planet, Nina.
Well, why not? These are powers magnified, you know? Heart was like the worst power ever.
Seriously, fuck Mati and his monkey mind control. He's their Aquaman.
Come on, guys. Talking to animals would be so useful. Heart is a good power. You guys are just jaded and mean.
You think? You could have Captain Planet power. Which would you choose?
Water?
Exactly.
Because I want to use water doesn't make heart a bad power. One episode implies that Ma-T could learn to control the minds of people. He could just make bad guys be good. That's super powerful.
Yeah, people always bring that up because they think evil people are weak-willed, but that's bullshit. Evil people are strong-willed and therefore will easily resist mind control. I mean, they're already resisting thousands of years of societal influence to be evil. They do what they want to regardless of who gets hurt. To me, that would be a psyche you might think twice about tangling with. On top of that, mind control is inherently evil as it strips free will from the subject. At best, using mind control on any sentient being, even if the result is for the common good, is morally ambiguous. Sure, you save the Earth, but you mentally, not saying that word, mentally destroy your adversary to do it. In the act of fighting evil, you become evil. Not sure I could call that a win.
You can't just let me have this, can you?
You know me better than that, Bright Eyes.
Alright then, what would you choose?
Earth, hands down.
Why Earth? Kind of boring. I want fire. There's a shocker.
Earth trumps every other power, no matter where you go. Earth trumps every other power. No matter where you go, there's always Earth. It douses fire, swallows water, thwarts wind, and crushes heart. That's why Kwame was the leader. Could take out the whole team if he had to. Like Batman did the Justice League.
That's a detailed and disturbing thought process. I like it. Make a persuasive argument for sure. Second guessing my choice. Yeah, now I kind of want Earth too.
Sorry kids, I called it. Whatever comes up, I get first dibs.
That only leaves Wind and Heart. Someone has to be Heart. We'll never be able to summon Captain Planet.
Brooksy. You'll be mad we voted her into a sucky power.
We won't tell her until we actually get the power rings in our hands. There'll be too much polluting going on for her to argue that way. Plus, she'll get a badass jacket. That'll be the end. That'll be the edge of it.
Probably.
That'll take the edge of it. Edge off it. Damn it, this dyslexia. That'll take the edge off it. Ugh.
I still think Heart isn't that bad of a power. Keeps the planetaries connected.
Anyone that can be undercut by a decent cell phone is not a good power.
I give up. Separate you two are stubborn, but together you are impossible. It's a hollow sort of victory, only we were arguing over something important.
Totally.
I don't even remember what I came over here for.
Well, I came because I was summoned. You just want to ask me about senses, or was there something else? I'm pretty annoyed.
Nope, that was it. I thank you for the info. I think I know how to handle my little annoyance now.
I find that response strangely troubling.
I have to agree.
So I suppose you know the store is sectioned off. Each section has a team lead, and they all have a lead above them.
And by lead, you mean manager?
Yeah, stuff's not called by its names usually. Manager is leader, customer is guest, and so on.
That's dumb. Why not just call crap what it is?
I think it's so people feel like you're part of a secret club when they're at work. Like the secret world government or Freemasons or something.
I see.
As part-timer, you'll move from section to section as needed. You'll be in rotation with another guy.
What about you?
Oh no, I have a special schedule just for me, made to ensure every section benefits from my skills equally. Stop the leads from fighting over me, you know? They all want a piece of that sweet, sweet Reggie candy.
I see. So how does a power hierarchy work around here?
Well, we're the lowest level, but I've been here longer, so you report to me. Above me are John, Jolene, and Nina. They take their orders from Thomas, the floor manager, and it gets a little muddy. The front is kind of apart from everything, but also where most sales happen. Graves, the redhead, can call anyone up to help run register, and she oversees checklists that the store is graded with. She's kind of the unofficial assistant manager.
Son of a bitch.
Met her already, huh?
Yeah,
Didn't go well?
not as such.
I wouldn't worry too much about Carol if I were you. She talks a good game, but doesn't make good on her threats. Trust me, I know.
You don't get along with her either?
Hell no, she barely tolerates other humans.
She's such a bitch. How is it she still works here? Has every manager been as big a pussy as Mike?
Not hardly. She's just super good at her job. I'll chime in with people when she needs to be. When I take over, I'm definitely keeping her on.
You don't get along. Why would you keep her around?
I don't need to be her best friend. I need her to work. She can hate me all she wants so long as she works hard.
I see.
It's hard to get good people around here. I don't see any reason to throw out perfectly good wage slaves. Mostly the guys that we have now are alright. It could be annoying as fuck sometimes, but whatever. The only real problem with this place is I'm not managing anything. That ends today. You will be the first living proof of my leadership. And in time, you may even prove worthy to be my number 2 man.
So, no pressure then.
Not for me, anyway.
Hey dude, did you hear about the land of was? Those fuckers are having twice the fun because every single thing is really 2 in 1. Bastards. They hate our freedom. Been on YouTube all night again. It's where productivity goes to die. Yeah. Spending your spare time dicking around online is why you're never going to get ahead, you know? You need to be working towards a goal all the time. Says the paranormal researcher. Valuable field of study. You'll see once we get some evidence. Remind me again, does groping people in the dark count as evidence? That happened one time. Whatever happened to Brandy after the spectral hands incident? Haven't talked to her in ages, dude. Remember how it left the dusty handprint on her ass? Classic. It was an accident. It was dark. I barely even touched her. Dude, you got right up under that thing. It was dark. Still feel I should warn Brooksy about ghosts who like heavy petting. But he's going to be petting anybody else tonight, heavy or otherwise. You know, if anybody needs protecting, it's me. It's been all over me the last couple of days. It's weird. Really? Huh. But maybe she was hinged backwards the way she fawns over Nina sometimes. You think? I always thought she was a little into me. In her defense, you think all girls are into you. Not just girls. Pretty sure you're gay for me too. Ugh. Hey, who's the chick with the blue hair?
Jolene Brooks, video manager. Call her Brooksy.
What is she, like, Indian or something?
I don't know, she's, lightly toasted.
Well, I want a slice.
Yeah, she is cute, but her eggs are sunny side up, you know what I mean.
Actually, I've lost track of the breakfast analogy.
He's very, very weird. End of the Disney's black hole weird.
I see. Well, sir, I don't think it matters how weird a girl is. You just have to feign interest and nod at the right moments till she shuts up long enough to be seduced.
I guess.
I'm gonna go introduce myself.
Go ahead, it's your funeral. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Noted, sir. By your leave.
Damn it. I have to see him crash and burn.
Hi there. You're the video manager, right? I'm Wesley, but everyone calls me Wes. I just started today, but I look forward to working with you.
My name is Jolene Brooks. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Come again?
My name is Jolene Brooks. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
That's from that one movie, right? The one with Andre the Giant and like a pirate or something?
My name is Jolene Brooks. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that! Man.
What? It doesn't matter how weird a girl is. You just have to wait till she shuts up so you can seduce her.
Touché, sir.
Told you she was nuts.
Yeah, but in an adorable way. Killing her would be like scribbling on a masterpiece, littering in a national park. Think of beauty spoiled for everyone who came after me.
Oh, forget about it, Picasso. In her office dating is verboten.
Oh, come on. Wouldn't break the rules for love.
For love? Maybe. What you're talking about is anti-conquest, just not the same thing at all.
Oh, you take things too seriously. Besides, it takes two to tango.
Maybe so. All I'm saying is that sex for sex's sake is base desire, not for those of higher quality. That's why the world is awash in bastards and siblings don't share last names anymore.
Fair point, sir. Still, getting some once in a while, safely, mind you, isn't so bad.
I guess. Safely, as you said.
You got your eye on anyone? Or empty conquest or otherwise? I saw that, you piece of shit monitor.
It was for a second, but I saw the blink. Well, perhaps. The exquisite creature, that exquisite creature is Nina Ann Grace, lover of books, age 26.
The older woman. Nice. And she's tall. Not managed like most tall chicks. Fuck you.
Well spotted. You did some of my training. It was one of the best weeks of my life.
You stalking books while reading another book?
Most likely. He's both beautiful and talented.
So it would seem. Where are you going? You going to talk to her?
No, he spoke earlier. I happened to lean on a shelf with some sort of structural deficit. With some sort of structural defect. Long story short, whether shells failed as the first one came down. Anybody could have done it, but she's mad at me, of course. Honestly, we're lucky it was me and not a guest.
Totally, that could lead to legal trouble.
That's what I said. She was still in the moment of anger and couldn't see reason.
Girls are like that. When she cools off, she'll realize it wasn't your fault and apologize.
I'd settle for veiled hostility at this point.
Booth, did you need these lists? They were in the tray when I made mine.
Oh yes, I got distracted. Thanks.
You must be Wesley. Ed Lincoln. Nice to meet you. Please call me Wes.
Edward is the less new guy now that you're here. He also represents the Lollipop Guild.
Can it, Reggie, before I welcome you to Punchkin Land.
Yeah.
A lot of crap. Get a lot of crap for your height, especially from this one. So much so, in fact, that he's recycling material.
Whatever. Wes hadn't heard it. It was new to him. Besides, a gem like that, you need to polish and trot back out from time to time. My wit must be delivered to all people. Letting it fade away would almost be criminal.
Insults don't require a greatest hits collection.
Says you, Micronaut.
Bye to you and your duck pond. Too busy to listen to your insufferable prattle.
Yet not too busy to make up words. How inefficient you are.
Mind that he doesn't fill your head with the same mush as his, Wes. You may get dragged down with him when the universe serves up his doom. Thanks for the warning. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nice meeting you. Likewise. Later.
Don't listen to him. Just mad because he dreads my eventual rise to power.
Some guys are blinded by their own shortcomings.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Hey, why are you the only person who wears a name tag?
We're all supposed to, but everyone forgets. Except me, of course. Might not give you one?
He did not.
Typical. I remember stuff that has gravy on it.
Was he the manager? Kind of a puss.
Pie eating contest, I assume. But it really is a mystery. Hey, Tombo. I need a blank name tag.
I need you to stop calling me that. I suspect only one of us will be able to eat what he wants. Here, don't hurt yourself or others.
Excellent. Won't be a moment.
Should I be experiencing a persistent feeling of dread right now? I think so. My guess is that it's rippling back through time from your ruined future. Hey, thanks for getting me this job. I appreciate it. Can't take credit. Can't take the credit for that, I'm afraid. That was all Mike. Really? Heard you were unofficially in charge of hiring. Rumors of my awesomeness are exaggerated greatly. Well, maybe not greatly, but the level of exaggeration is certainly up for debate. Well, whatever, it's still cool to be working with you. Getting a decent job is so hard anymore. The hard is keeping one. Just keep your nose clean. Listen to Reggie. Do that and you'll be fine. Sure, of course I will. He, seems a little accident prone, though. Yeah, you'll want to listen from a safe distance. Hey, you gonna be getting that hammer on your own?
I'm not a little baby, you know. I'm a responsible adult. I pay rents. I have keys. Keys that keep my important documents safe.
Easy. I'm just not trying to start a fight. I'm always jittery in new places is all.
Don't worry about me, son. I got this.
Cool. See you tonight then.
Yeah, I've got this. It's totally God. If I had to describe this, I would say it's God. By me.
Well, I guess that's it then. Branded by Booth.
It's a thing of beauty.
Man, all this over a name tag. I hate to say you reacted to something actually cool. React similarly to any event. Store has no sense of scale.
Don't listen to him. We'll tell your grandchildren about this day. The day you found your true master.
Alright, I'm out. Reggie, you're in charge
Yes, finally.
of this section, and to a greater degree, Wesley.
Damn.
While I'm away, please don't.
Don't what?
Exactly. Wes, make sure he doesn't.
Right.
Right.
You know, he just says that stuff to seem cool on a loaf.
Well, it works. Ed, I know I have no authority to ask, but please do me this small favor. Do not let Reggie and his monkey mess with video tonight. Oh, what about music? I don't care. If you Rex music, it'll be penance for Thomas making us keep him around. That's kind of mean. Thomas is your friend, isn't he? Probably the best I ever had. But doesn't mean I should have to suffer Reggie's shit with a smile. Fool isn't worth the tiny benefit he grants us. The more I encounter him, the more inclined I am to agree. Yeah, bet I can't convince Thomas. Now he's got a henchman. Total bullshit. Been here way longer. Where's my henchman? Don't look at me. I have no idea how one would hench.
It's so cruel that you get to leave and I have to police the Dummermint twins.
Can't be helped. Gods of scheduling are capricious at best. At least Wes is distracting Reggie a bit.
That's a cold comfort.
Cling to what comfort I could, were I you.
Do you maybe take a look at my console before you clock out? Please?
That's so brutal. Nation the doe eyes on a guy trying to escape.
Just using the gifts God gave me.
Did you call help desk already?
Don't be dumb. They said it must be a physical problem.
Not seeing anything obvious. All the wires are tight. What's it doing wrong?
You're really dense sometimes, you know?
Hey now, I'm trying to schmooch.
Ear blushies.
The system isn't broken, is it?
And now he figures it out.
Given time, I will learn to spot when you're being duplicitous.
We'll see. Don't get hurt playing around in the dark tonight, okay?
Hey, it's me. Alright, fair enough. Don't kill anyone while I'm away.
No promises.
Well, at least do it someplace out of the way so I can dispose of the evidence.
You are such a romantic.
Love is having someone to help you dispose of the corpses.
Okay. Made it to Ed's. Got inside. So I have to keep going. Almost done. Just a hallway and a knock on the door. No big deal. She'll be nice, like Ed. Starting to shake? Ignore. Everything's cool. Just brain chemicals. Door's right there. All empty. Only me. Next time won't be so bad. Know the layout. Okay. Everything's cool. I'm Jolene's cool blue reason. Knock, knock. Just a sec. I have to find my panties. You're a girl, right? Yeah. Awesome. No pants for me. So you're Joe, right? Yeah. Aren't you just a cutie patootie with your little hat? Electric blue hair, no less. Gutsy. I like it. Come on in. I was, doing stuff and got distracted. So I don't have the camera handy. Just have a seat wherever you like. Okay. Wah!
And there goes my monitor again. I think that'll be a good place to call it. I've got to figure out what the fuck is going on with my monitor. Thankfully, it hasn't been too bad, but it's definitely something that is of concern. Maybe a wire got loose or something. I'll have to double check. But whatever. It is what it is. Now, we will go ahead, bring this, get this, move it on over back here for later perusal. Here we are. Close that. Open over here. Pop this out, and then we see who we can raid into. Good evening. Yeah, thank you. It will be a good evening indeed, and I hope you have one as well, Jackie. Now let's see who's online to go bother today. Bother with the goodest of vibes. Ooh, Freck. Freck's online. Yeah, we'll raid into Freckrus. Freckrus is doing Helldivers 2. They are a wonderful gremlin. And an absolutely wonderful being that I have the pleasure of knowing. But as always, thank you everybody for being here. If indeed you still are, tell the people you love that you love them. Give them a hug. I will see you all next time tomorrow on Twitch, which would be just a chill gaming stream more than likely. And for those of you who partake, I will be doing a stream on the Saucy site in about a couple hours maybe. But no need to pressure. No need to go to that one if you aren't comfortable with that. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. It means the world as always. I'll see you next time. Until then, bye.